actually, where we left off, a certain somebody, Mr. Seth, had stepped into the mirror. So you guys literally see him push his head through, and it kind of goes whoop, whoop, whoop. Like almost like a wavy water effect instead of a solid glass effect. And then, whoosh, he's gone. You can now see him in there. So yeah, Shaggy, you are, for all intents and purposes, you're in the same room that you were in before. Everything's just completely reversed.
Okay. I immediately spin around. Is the mirror still there? And can I see my family?
Strangely enough, no. You can see the back of the mirror.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, and so we can't see him either, Gore?
No, you can see him.
But he can't see us.
Correct.
Okay.
Can he?
So you can see him.
Call
like
out to him. Can he hear us?
Yeah. Uncle, can you hear us?
He cannot hear you.
Uncle.
There is no sound transversing.
So
how do we get him out?
Okay.
Just wait. Just
However,
see what he does.
you will hear a voice, Shagget,
Ooh.
that says, "I am the one who knocks from the other side."
You're right.
Okay. I'm gonna obviously spin around, try to locate the source of the voice.
Okay. You kind of see like faint shimmering that goes like something's moving that's invisible, and when it moves, it disrupts the air, but it moves very, very quickly.
Well, nice to meet you. My name is Seth Mildwood.
I know who you are. I've seen you before.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing that you've seen me before?
You're in my world now. The rules no longer apply.
Well, I mean, I didn't know what the rules were to begin with anyway, so sure, the rules don't apply. I'm on your side.
You guys can see Seth. What is blowing up my damn phone? Sorry. Oh, it's you guys. Okay. I had to check. Sorry, got a family. Had a bit of a family emergency this weekend, so I have to keep my phone. Normally, I mute my phone, but I have to keep it on right now because in case of an emergency, someone has to
Jane put it in the personal chat.
So, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. Sorry for the breaking the immersion there. Give me a perception skill roll, and it is going to be... don't roll it yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do a GM roll. The chat. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
What I just rolled is what your difficulty is. Okay. All right. So you guys can see Seth's back, and you can see him like motioning and gesturing and stuff, but obviously as you're banging on the window or on the glass, it's obvious he can't hear you.
How do we get him out of there? Should I break it?
No. Don't break it. What if we can't get him back after that, right?
Well, can you do one of your spell things or something to get him out? Like grab him with the big hand, Gemma, the big hand you got. Can you get him out that way?
You want? Well, I don't think I can use the hand to guide him back out, but let's just see what he does, Dad.
I'm sending you a private message.
See what he does.
Shagget.
Okay. I don't like this 25 you rolled. Makes me not happy.
Big number.
Especially since my AC is like not that impressive.
Yours? No.
Run and get our weapons. Come back. Do you think we could find it? There's only a couple more rooms, right?
What if he's gone when we come back?
Let's see if he's smart enough to see if there's two.
Okay,
grab the two things. Let's just watch him.
Honey,
Let's
I love
watch
my
him.
brother, but I think we know he's not gonna figure that out.
We'll just give him a few minutes. Let's just see what he does. And if
Whoa!
Okay,
You know.
what do they see? They won't be able to see what did it, but what do they? How do they see? What do they see Seth do?
So my back is to them. They see my back,
Correct?
Right? Because I'm looking into the room. Is this is what happens to me a physical thing?
It is physical, yes.
Okay, so
they won't
obviously,
see what did it, but it is physical.
Right. So you're gonna see
I don't like
Seth.
that.
Is everything okay, Gore? Should I?
Okay, yeah. For
continue?
some reason, it dropped me from chat for a second. I mean, obviously the internet didn't drop because you're all still here, so that's
Right, right. Okay. You're gonna see Seth spasm, kind of like with his back contorted, and his arms jerk upward. Not in like a boxing, I'm gonna punch something pose, but like a claw, kind of malformed claw in both my hands. And maybe you'll see a splotch of blood start to form on my back. Kind of my tunic.
They'll start to see the forming of like some.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we should go in there.
He needs us. Oh my god.
Something's happening.
Go.
We don't have.
Yeah, Trip is just
Marching
shouting Seth
order.
and diving in there. I'm getting in there if I can.
Okay.
Kill zone.
You dive
I felt
in.
it earlier.
You're in.
Kill zone. Yeah, if everybody's diving in, obviously I would dive in.
Is
as well.
everybody diving in? That's a relevant question.
Oh,
If we
that's
all go
sorry.
in there, then how do we get out?
Did Trip went in there?
Trip's
Yeah,
gone
I
in.
just dove in.
I'm
but
going.
not,
I'm going in.
Dad, why
I'm
don't you
not.
wait?
I'm not gonna wait for Seth. You
I'm
know?
not.
No,
I'm going,
I
if
can't-
my big
I
brother
can't
does
leave
it, I'm
you.
going in.
We have to go together.
What if we get trapped?
We can't leave them in there. At least we'll be together. Let's
All right.
just go. And I grab her hand and in we go. I guess.
Okay. So nobody is staying on the outside. Okay.
I don't like this plan.
Nah, we're
I don't
Right.
either.
that's how we are.
In that case, I'm going
We're
to
all
use
dead.
this map and put you all back, but just bear in mind you're not on
Okay.
this map, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
we're in
um,
reverse.
I'm going to put Shagget kind of in front of you guys with his back to you. As you all kind of stumble through. Now in the mirror room. Okay. Yeah, so now you'll probably hear Seth like,
Yeah,
I'm
just
kind
gonna,
of on my knee, like on one of my knees. I fell to one of my knees by the time
Okay.
you guys got in.
I'm gonna spend my lay on hands on that because that looks terrible.
okay, yeah, go for it.
I don't like the idea that Seth was out of my sight for 2 minutes and nearly died.
I mean,
I've never used lay on hands in 5e. I've never been a paladin before. I always just go straight to cleric. Something about me personally just doesn't feel like a paladin.
What?
But
can confirm from you watching me play Baldur's Gate.
oh yeah, no, you got to do the cool shit.
Totally evil.
Oh yeah, it's really cool to be evil, guys. It's really cool.
I know.
Much
Oh.
more fun.
Okay, lay on hands. I'm just gonna pop
Yeah,
it
so
up.
basically,
Level times 5. How many levels? Paladin do I have? 2, so 10, and then I can use my feet to make that 20.
correct.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Seth wouldn't be bothered by anything less than 20, so I'm just gonna dump all of it on him right now.
All right. And yeah, not that it necessarily applies now, but you can also reduce the 5. You can reduce the damage by 5 hit points to cure a disease or neutralize a poison or whatever with it as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
I'll save. I'll
can
save
use
one
poison.
lay on hand point. In case I need to stabilize someone. I learned from last time.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you're healed 20 of what I told you took.
All right, so I'm gonna struggle to my feet and immediately put my back to a wall in
Okay.
this dimension, and I'm gonna be like, "We're not alone. Something invisible. He who knocks.
Can
He who
I
knocks."
can I divine sense the area? Smell something rancid?
Sure.
Pop that up once I find it. There it is. It's right. Oh, it's right next to it.
Yes. All right. Yeah, you're not picking up anything celestial, fiendy, or undeady, or anything diviny or super sweet or, diva-ish. Whatever it is none of those things.
Since they're like helping each other up, I am going to look at where the two in blank, I can't remember what we're calling them, tablets or whatever,
Okay.
on the wall to see if they're there.
They are there.
I'm rushing over to that as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'm immediately be like, wait, don't.
Gemma, give me a perception skill roll, please.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Do perception.
Actually, it should be one higher, so that's 20. Need to be to 20.
Okay.
Come on, Jane. Do you have portents
Be at
already?
20.
I don't remember.
It's still the same ones.
Oh, okay.
Which is awesome.
Oh!
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Right as you start to move this way,
Yeah.
you see just a weird shimmer in the air to your left, like something's diving behind you. And then it goes, "It's your turn, bitch."
Oh, language.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
What that does is allows you to react to what's happening, which means instead of it being able to do what it did to Shagget, there's a swoosh in the air, and you hear something go like flick past your face, but doesn't hit you.
Oh, I have a spell.
So
I still have my level 1s.
whatever it was like there. It literally was about to come up behind you and try to like shank you, but you actually caught a glimmer of it, just enough to be able to turn to put it to your side instead of your back.
Gosh. Okay. I saw it, and I'm like point in the direction.
I'm gonna turn to wherever the pointing is.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
yeah.
that area.
It kind of, after it did that, it like flitted probably into this little alcove area here.
Okay, I just go there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you kind of
I'm
see
gonna
like
drop
the...
I'm gonna drop a fairy fire on
Yes.
that.
Okay, area of effect.
Okay, that was like, what is that
A
too?
20-foot cube within
Yep.
range. So just like centering it in there. So it's gonna get.
Oh, and it's a dex save. That sucks. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give it the 6.
Oh, you gave it the
you guys-
I don't
6.
even need it.
You gave it the 6, so ignore the 4 that I rolled. It gets the 6.
Okay.
You can call it after.
Which means, well, no, you have to call it before.
I'm not supposed to. call it
But
after.
you're lucky it didn't bump it
Yeah.
up quite. If you'd have given it anything higher,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
but you gave it the 6. Yeah. So let me put a thing here that you guys can now see.
Yay!
Let me find a token for it.
I was like,
Then I
only
say,
have
"Gotcha,
low-level
bitch."
spells. Oh no, I only
I'll
have
use
low-level
this.
spells.
Wow,
It's like the
Gemma's
one we
cursing
needed.
a lot in this house.
Well, it's
Getting away
cursing a
with
lot too.
Yeah. What the heck?
Okay,
right?
so you now can see like the glowing outline of a strange figure, like almost like a sleek, stealthy humanoid that's looks like it's clutching some kind of dagger.
Whoa.
Oh, what an asshole.
Dare it have a dagger.
Okay, are we allowed to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Kill
anybody
it.
at the moment, nobody's really
Kill
rolling
it.
Get it?
initiative, so I just need to know
Get
what
it.
you guys want to do.
Okay,
See, I'm
so
about to
I-
engage this. Well, technically, you should roll initiative because he cast a
Oh.
spell on it. So yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
everybody
Okay.
chuck some dice for me.
Yes, yes. Because I'm like,
Okay.
I'm going after this thing if I can see it.
Oh yeah, I'm slow.
All right, let's see here. What do we got? Maybe. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, you got a
Ooh,
1.
second.
Oh wait, hold
Oh,
on.
you
I
got
can
one.
re-roll
Luck-
this. I can
lucky.
re-roll this. Yes, yes, yes.
Yep.
I am re-rolling. I am re-rolling.
Whoa,
There we go,
3
there we go.
18s.
What the?
So Jane is on an 18.
Good luck figuring that one
It's
out,
the
Thor.
A teams.
Good luck figuring
Dun,
that
dun,
one out.
dun.
8 teams.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't like to fly. Ra-ba-da-ba-ba.
So Jane,
Airplane, I'll
Douglas,
freak out.
Octavius are on 18. Seth is on a 7, any which way he
18.
tries to spin it.
Yeah.
And Trip is an 8. And this thing...
Oh, I have pretty high charisma. I'd
18.
imagine I'm probably at least a 9. A 20 charisma. Get out of here.
is going on a 29.
Wow.
It's stupid fast.
Or is he portent? I'm calling it.
You might want to save it for something other than the initiative roll, just saying.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so yeah, when this thing moves, it doesn't move. It misty steps by default. It's its ability. What you see is the shimmer as it vanishes and the shimmer as it like reappears.
Wow.
So
It's like Nightcrawler.
yeah.
God damn it.
It will be going first, so it is going to use its movement. You all see it when it moves. The problem is, because now we're in a combat and it has the initiative, it does its movement, and then it's going to make its attack.
Man, and it's a misogynist. I hate this thing.
It's like...
Oh,
Carry me around again, bitch. See how this... Oh, fuck me.
6.
Portent.
There you go.
Jane?
I'm calling it portent.
Jane? 10d6 backstab times 2, 20d6 backstab.
That's crazy.
Be glad you have a portent.
No, that was the last one.
See?
fine.
Be glad you didn't use it on the initiative.
Jesus Christ.
I guess this
my
is a
heart
better
skipped
time
a
to
beat
use
right
it.
then, because I was like, that's it, you're done. You
Yeah,
can't
let
take
me
it.
guess.
for chat who still don't know what portent is. There's what.
So
that
what did
is.
you portent it to?
6. That was my other roll.
Okay,
both sixes,
so it's hits a 15 AC. Does that hit you or no?
With your cloak of protection, I think you might be good.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out to
Oh.
get you. He was only worried
me
about
go
Seth
look.
when there was only Seth here, but now you're here.
Go look.
And
Don't
he
forget about your
doesn't-
No,
cloak.
yeah, I only have an AC of 13.
Oh, crap.
Oh, dang.
In that case...
Yeah, I'm
Even with your
very
cloak?
weak. My cloak.
Yeah, because your cloak is plus something. AC.
Plus 1.
Oh, yeah. So it'd be a...
But that might be with the cloak, because she's wearing 0 armor.
Yeah,
What's your
that's true.
dex?
Yeah. My dex is 16.
So you got a dex bonus of 2
3.
3.
plus the cloak, so it should actually be, your AC should be 14.
Yeah, it should be
Right.
14.
Okay.
I don't even have that down. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because that cloak that you put on, that's the one you got
One.
from the manor house at the very beginning, right?
Man, still not enough, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, still
Yeah, that was a
14
plus
though.
1 magical cloak.
But it's not a crit.
Yeah, that's something.
No, it's a backstab, but it's not a crit. You might live through this.
I don't like that.
Oh, those are big
Oh, that was a
numbers.
lot of dice.
That's 35 damage.
Okay, I go.
35
it hurts.
piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Fine. Okay.
But
Just
it
keel
is.
over a little bit.
But it is there now. Jane, how do you want to react to that? Yeah, it's definitely got a familiarity to it. This thing.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, it's fucking...
Keeling
grudge
over,
born out
I
of-
just like. I kind of bring my hands together and go, take this, you.
You got a casting
I've already
skill
said
roll
bitch
that
twice,
you got
I
to
don't
make
wanna do
because
that
you got
again.
35 damage to cast through.
Yeah, let's do that
Alright.
first.
The constant, whatever it is,
I don't remember what it is.
concentration check. Yep. Which is equal to a DC 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So half the damage is higher. So 15, 16, 17, so it's an 18. You got to roll 18 or
18.
higher to be able to cast your spell.
Okay, wait. There's no concentration on my skills. What is it?
It's a con saving throw.
It's a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Constitution. Okay, here we go.
So you need an 18 to be able to cast a spell.
Ah,
Afraid not. You can't.
Boo.
You can't
I
fight
like
your
can't
words.
muster
Can't
up
fight
the purple energy.
Yeah,
like,
it's basically like
dissipates.
there's too much pain.
Like,
You just can't get the words out.
Yeah.
Okay, Douglas. You still have a
Yes.
move. If you want to move, you can still move, or stay there.
Honestly, just turning and looking at it would probably be better.
Jane, are you gonna
'Cause it
move
can
or?
just teleport behind you otherwise because of Misty Steps.
Yeah, you use your action, but you still have a move.
I'm moving into the corner of my back here.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense. And it's right in amongst everybody, so nobody's moving beyond 5 feet, so it's not going to get attacks of opportunity on anybody. Douglas, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna give Octavius a spell because I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put protection against evil on him real quick.
Okay.
And what does that give me?
Proti?
I got
Right
it.
there in the chat.
Yep.
Because I have no weapons.
Which is good because it means, let's see, creatures, aberrations, celestials, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yes, and then am I able to turn into my wolf form, or because that's not really an? I don't know if that's an action because it's considered a wild shape, but it's like a weird.
It's an action, but and you haven't done it today, right?
No,
So
I haven't done it today.
you could turn
But
into your puppy if you want.
okay, my spell is also an action. That's why I was kind of asking. 'Cause I
Okay,
don't wanna,
yeah.
like,
So you
cheat
couldn't
the
do
game,
that and
but
do the spell.
okay, but I still want to do the spell. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to get in the way of Gemma, I guess, or kind of more block her.
Yep. Okay.
From its grasp.
Protection from evil will work against this thing.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Which means it now has disadvantage against
Me.
Octavius.
Okay.
It cannot charm you or scare you or possess you, which is quite a thing for you as a player.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Just always cast that on me, please.
I know, that's why I tried. That's why I got it.
Yeah. So
Literally you, the only one.
I guess the logic is, seeing as you're the one that's probably going to have to try to take this thing down.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a move if you want to move.
Me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my move was just getting in front of Gemma.
Okay, cool.
That's,
I see. You
so
didn't-
not really like a move, but
Okay.
unless she's backing away,
Octavius.
but I'm blocking her.
Yeah, so I see this thing kind of just like appear, like basically right in front of me.
Yeah, and then it like knifes your sister.
Yes. Now, when it Misty Steps, because I know Trip lit him up with the fairy fire.
Yep.
So can I see this thing? Now I know Misty Step.
Yeah, you can see it. Like, you don't see it move, but you see it
Right.
appear.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we couldn't before. But now it's
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
because it's when it appears, there's an immediate glowing effect there.
just wanted to make sure I was on the right page.
Yep,
So I
which
knew
means
what
you
I
have
needed to do.
advantage to hit it.
Yep. So I mean, with a quick little motion of my wrist, my dagger slides into my grip,
Okay.
and as I flick it into, I just take 2 quick stabs at this creature as I see it materialize in front of me.
Go for it.
So that's what we're going to do here. There's 1 with a dagger, and there's 2 with a dagger.
Oh, these have advantage because he's
So
glowing.
we'll call
Oh, okay. So there's
Thank
1.
God.
Sorry, there's
so
1.
we'll call that one roll.
Yep.
So
then
it
here's
does
2.
hit.
And then I'll roll with advantage this time.
Ah.
13.
That one
Okay.
will not. But you
Okay.
did hit it for 6 and 7.
Yes. And
And
Gore, as I slide it, it's gonna run against the palm of my hand,
I'm fine with that.
taking just a little bit of a
if you want to
just
use
for
that
flavor.
Yeah.
Just for flavor. It's gonna run across the palm of my hand, drawing that blood.
Roll
and-
that damage for yourself, and then
Yep.
roll those extra damages for it.
Yes, indeed. So the first, where's the dice?
So it
First
takes
D6
6.
is gonna be for me. Oh, that's wrong. I'm sorry. I rolled the
Ooh,
wrong
that
thing.
really
Never
hurt
mind.
you.
Never mind. Sorry.
I don't know that
So
I want
here's
that
the-
ability.
My damage,
Bad ability.
and now here's the ability damage.
Yes,
Okay,
there
well,
you go. 64.
all right. So 1.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, that didn't do a whole bunch.
No, it didn't, but it's still something.
So what is the 2d6?
So that's all I can do.
Yeah,
That's
that is
the
confusing.
extra damage for the oh, I'm sorry, it should only be 1d6 because I
Yeah,
only
okay.
hit once. I
So
apologize.
it's So it did 6 actual damage plus the 2. So
Plus
it did 8.
2 of yes, there you go.
Okay.
That's all I can do, guys.
That puts Trip up next.
I can't quite get to Gemma, can I?
Kind of no, because there's an army of big manly men covering her.
Yeah. I do
I'm
not
gonna-
take up a space though, Trip, if that does help.
Oh, yeah, that's
you
right.
could kind of move behind him.
I can kind of shift and share.
I don't take up a space. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can kind of get here where I'd be able to see Gemma and see the creature. Gemma is not doing well, but also as I'm kind of slinking by him, I'm going to kind of psychically just kind of damage him with insults like,
Give him bad words.
yeah, you're never gonna make a name for yourself hiding in a mirror, no matter how sneaky or cool you might think you are. You're just kind of fucking, you're lame. You're wasting your talent and you don't have much.
Damn. Hitting him hard.
Alrighty, wisdom save, which he doesn't have much
Nice,
of.
6 damage.
I don't, it's just an insult in passing.
Something.
But like, that's good damage.
Oh, he still
Insult.
passed,
Better
unfortunately.
than nothing.
Oh.
So
yeah,
he
you don't
doesn't
get-
take that.
He doesn't have the disadvantage thing. But
Alrighty,
I am priming my cunning
Seth.
words in the
Keep
future.
trying.
Yeah, might work.
I'm gonna.
He doesn't have a good
from-
wisdom save. I just rolled well, unfortunately.
I'm gonna move out from Douglas's side and back, and fist raised, and I'm gonna punch twice,
Okay.
and then spend a superiority die.
Ooh,
Gets all high and mighty with him.
him.
Because these are magic.
I'm better than you.
So 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch. No, just 1 punch, 2 punch.
Red punch, blue punch.
Well, the first one hits with advantage. Second one hits.
And these are magical punches because I'm a magical man. And
He's a
then
magic Oh, we all walked into it.
I am going to use Commander
tacky.
Strike
Oh,
for
okay.
going my bonus action, and I'm going to say Octavius again, as I'm wailing into it with my fists.
Ooh.
Oh, so that gives Octavius a free strike. Yep. And then
Okay.
Octavius has an ability as well. Yeah, remember everybody got their abilities from the Fanes because you
Mine's just a
reconcentrated all
plus
three-
1.
Sorry?
Mine's a plus 1, correct? For the adding onto ability checks, initiative throws, and saving throws, and I get 1 extra turn per day.
It's the extra turn thing, yeah.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's working right now because I don't want to
Yeah.
burn a turn on something that is ineffective.
No,
So
absolutely. I'm just making sure everybody remembers that
I
they
do.
have those
It's at the
Fane
top
abilities.
it's at the top of my list.
Yep.
Well, if you don't roll
yeah.
2 1s, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Seth, you landed 23 points of
Nice.
fisty damage, magical fisty damage, which
Hell
hurts. And it's kind of gratifying because you can feel the impact. I mean, there's something there. You see its face go like as you deliver 2 huge punches. Like, take that,
Like I'm
bitch.
suck 'em robots. So yeah, you can use your reaction of
I can.
Matt to
Yeah,
attack
that's
it.
absolutely. That's what I'll do.
And you add a d6 to the damage if you hit.
Oh, and a D6. Okay.
Go
Okay,
for
so
it.
Got
this thing's-
advantage.
Yes.
Go for it.
I got it. Okay. So
Go
One of the
for
things
it.
to remember.
Everywhere.
here's this roll. There we go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ooh.
And then so a D6.
On
So I roll
top of
2
whatever you would
D6s.
normally do, yeah.
So that's my
Oh,
one
nice.
hit.
Good roll.
Okay.
A 17 off that dagger stab, and it wasn't
So
even a
that is-
backstab. It's not bad
That
at
is
all.
that. Yeah. That was my
Especially as a
turn.
free action.
I will take it.
All right. Yeah, this thing. So all of this kind of happens in a quick flurry, right? You guys are all like smack, smack, stab, stab. There's like a, not that you can really see facial features, but it kind of like does a taken aback type thing. Start of the next round, it's gonna misty step itself all the way to the other end of the room, like to get away from you guys. Like, I don't want to be all up in the middle of that right now. They can actually hurt me. It even has like labored breath at this point. And it says, "It doesn't matter what happens here. No one leaves this dimension from this side. Not even me. I couldn't before. You were the ones that let me out. Who's gonna let you out? Huh? Huh?"
Oh.
Do we know this thing?
This is the thing that stabbed Baba Lasagna.
Something stabbed Babla Lasagna.
We have
This
a
is
winner!
the thing.
Oh,
This
it's
is
the
the thing that
assassin?
stabbed Baba Lasagna.
Oh,
This is
shit.
our
I was like,
assassin
why
that
is
we
there
freed.
another
Remember where you
assassin
got
in
him
the mirror?
from?
I
A mirror. Yeah.
A mirror.
I get that. I didn't
Yeah.
see it stab Papalasani. I was in the
Oh
fucking hut.
man! Thank you for the gifted sub, Jacko Boom. You got a free gifted sub. Somebody else
Hey.
got gifted a sub a little earlier as well.
Hey,
All right.
Thank you.
Parkin Steel gifted one to
Parkin.
Rainbow Otter. Say thank you guys. It's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
Gore, I have a question.
Yeah.
I know we're in the middle of this, but I'm getting a weird feedback on my headphones. I can't hear literally anything anyone's saying. Like it's
Oh,
like an
okay. Do what
echoey
you gotta
static
do.
that's so loud. So I'm just gonna restart and come back and join back in. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah, you're good.
I
You're good.
can't participate. I don't know what's
No,
happening.
please do what you gotta
Okay,
do.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Wow, who's doing the goofs now?
Leave it to Chris to ruin the flow of the stream.
I was
I
waiting
don't know
for-
what's going on.
I was
Who's doing
waiting
the
for
goofs
that
now? I can
change
while it
tell
does
you.
Yeah. I was waiting for the
Unbelievable.
proverbial
I'm
penny to
perfect.
drop.
Yeah,
Perfect.
no, that's cool.
Perfect.
Why is he fighting us though? Wouldn't he be like, yeah, I've worked with these idiots before?
He don't know.
Well, no, he knows that he was pulled out of the mirror and held basically captive in limbo for a long period of time.
Oh yeah, he's pissed.
What, like a month? Come on.
But he's been trapped in a mirror the whole time. Like, come on.
He said I had an ability and to use it when he wants me to kill somebody.
Yeah,
So I did.
And we set him free. He got out. He saw the land.
After
Yeah, he
he
should
did
be-
his
he should be
job,
thanking
he goes straight
us.
back to Mirrorland.
My first thought.
Well, that's not our
My
problem.
first
Whose
thought
fault
was
is
this
that?
is,
Yeah, exactly,
that's your
man.
problem, dummy.
My first thought was this
Could've
was the
just not
shadow
returned
of
to
that
the
bitch
mirror,
from the
you know?
party.
Oh no.
And that's why it was like after Gemma specifically.
No, it's
I
after
just-
Gemma because she was the one that enslaved him.
Oh shit. Well, it's all fine.
God, I'm
Did
about
anybody
to
check the
try
mirror?
and
Did
I
Check
was
the-
actually thinking like, oh, I
Check
wish
the
we
mirror
had that
frame for
assassin guy
gems
to
and
kill this
little
guy.
messages?
No, we didn't.
Oh, what would have happened?
Is it another one?
Oh no.
Would things have just like imploded on themselves?
No,
Jane?
that,
like,
remember that's how you got him out. Was you said
Yeah.
the thing on the mirror? Oh, but there's no one on the other side now. Oh no.
It's
Are
okay.
we the new assassins?
Yeah, it's okay. We can do a whole campaign in the mirror. It's fine.
Yeah. The whole campaign now you have to do it all backwards though.
Yeah.
Backwards man. I'm the
I
backwards
mean,
man.
I
Backwards
was just
man.
gonna.
Backwards
man.
You have to
Come on,
do it
backwards, that's
you.
fine.
I was thinking we'd just
Come
take the
on,
mirror
backwards,
off the
that's
window and turn it around.
Just for let me get back in our little frame. Oh, I'm basically in my frame. I'm good. I can just do this now.
Right. Yeah. Once Chris Tactics gets back, we'll kick it back off. Yeah.
Backwards man. I'm the backwards man. Backwards man. I'm the backwards man. I can walk back as fast as you can. I can walk back as fast as you can.
backwards man.
For a dumb movie that had some memorable lines.
Sure did.
It's such a good movie. What are
Daddy,
you
would
talking
you like
about?
some sausages?
Cinematic gold. Wakey, wakey! I like to go to the scene that people like to ignore.
There we go. Right, let me just put you guys where you need to be now.
Thank God. It's
You
fixed.
hear that,
Yeah,
dude?
everyone's back. Okay.
You're gonna pay!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you figure it out?
I just restarted. So yes,
Yes.
but no. I have no
She's
idea.
she's seen the IT
That
crowd. She
was-
knows you turned it on and off again.
Yeah.
It was so loud and staticky. It was like hurting my ears. I'm like, I can't do another 2 hours of this. I
Oh.
just
You're
can't.
gonna sit there?
I tried Brian's to see if that would help. They did not. I'm like, I can't.
Sass. Sass's
Hell.
solution is ask the assassin guy to kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've already used
Yeah.
up your favor. You can ask. Maybe he will. All right. Yeah, he is not attacking this turn. He basically just moved over and threw some insults. As he kind of like catches his proverbial breath. Douglas, what do you want to do?
Okay, sorry. Let me figure out. So what happened just now? He's just chilling.
Everybody beat up on him real bad, and he was not expecting it. So he's like, on his, because he goes first, he's basically like bugged over to the Misty steps to the other side of the room, just boom.
Okay.
To get himself away from being mobbed by all of you guys. You know, he hadn't realized he was visible until everybody started hitting him. So
Gotcha.
then he was like, what the fuck?
I guess Douglas is, since I don't have any weapons, I'm gonna wild shape into whiskey and lunge at him.
Okay.
Can I get him? I don't have my map loaded just yet, so
Let
I
me.
think
You can. You
transform
can.
and then move,
Okay.
right?
I've got to get it.
now.
Let me get your whiskey. 1 second.
yeah, you're gonna have that at the
Like
ready
a good
now.
bartender. Yeah.
I'm gonna abuse the shit out
Let
of
me
that.
get you a whiskey.
I get to be a druid without having to be a druid.
It's like free druidy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Free druid
and
stuff.
wild shape is the best druid ability.
It would.
I'm so
The only
glad
thing that
I've
would be
only
better
Free
played
is
heals.
if
You're alive
you
the
had
longest.
access to something of a bigger and better shape.
Mhm.
But
Next time I'll have a different pet, like an elephant.
a war. Next time I'll have a war rhino.
Yeah.
Elephants would beat rhinos in a fight. Don't quote me on that.
I think you probably are right.
I
They
clicked it.
trample
I feel
the
like
shit
a-
out of them.
Yeah, I
Clipped
feel
it.
like an elephant is smarter than a rhino. And-
Definitely smarter, for
and,
sure.
There you
like, Yeah, would just move out of the way of the initial charge and then
Yeah,
gore
you've
the
got
shit
control
out
of
of
him.
it.
Okay. So yeah, so basically,
I just see
bonus
me on
action
the
you
edge
go
of the map.
whomp into puppiness.
I'm not on the map. I just see me on the edge of the map,
Oh,
like in
you have
a
to
void.
change the control invisibility character represents thing.
Oh, wait a second. No, I need to give it. The token doesn't have dynamic lighting. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I learned from Community Night, it's that there is so much nonsense you have to click before the game can be played.
Can you see it now?
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay, good
Okay. Okay. So I will leap over to him.
I think it's like right at 30 feet across there, so you can
Yeah,
cover
so-
that.
I'm getting to him.
Row.
Jump him.
Okay, do you still have your whiskey stats?
I don't know if I did. Not in here. Wait, hold on. Let me check. That's the.
You're a level 30 war dog.
I don't know if
Basically,
I
whiskey is
have it.
considered a mastiff.
Oh, Shaggy, did you build that for me?
Jagged, help.
I don't know if we
I mean,
did.
Christy, we I did all that before we got whiskey murdered and you got.
No, but I had whiskey in here, didn't I?
I
don't know if I did.
Let's see.
Oh, there he is.
I don't have access to your sheet, so I don't. know.
So you have a 13 strength, 14 dexterity, 12
Well,
con, 3
it was.
Well, I know
slightly
his stats.
boosted.
I'm saying I
Yeah.
can't roll. I guess I'll just roll regular dice.
Well, the
Yeah.
melee
Just
attack
roll
was plus 3 to hit,
Yeah.
does d6 plus 1 damage. If a target is a creature, it has to do a DC 11 saving throw or be knocked prone. It was,
Which is
but we
the
boosted
best.
but the hit points were higher.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we
It was the
boosted
hit
to
points.
match.
Let me look at your sheet and see if
I
I.
had it
adjusted it by level.
customized.
Jagged, help.
Let me see. Let me
I
pull
don't know if he gave me more hit
Pro
points, but I
strat.
had.
Let's see.
Make a
Here's
second
Douglas.
character sheet that just says Doggy Duggo,
Yeah, I know. I need that.
and then we can put all those stats
Right.
on that.
Let me
Since
go to
it's only
show.
one wild
Good
shape.
idea.
That would be so nice.
Please.
Please.
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah, my thing has 12 as the hit points, but I could have sworn I think I talked to you after game about that.
Well, normally they have like 5 hit points, but
Yeah.
we had determined that he had higher.
That's in there.
But I really don't
Well,
remember.
whiskey had 12,
Then that's what you would
What?
have.
and that's what my notes say. But
Okay,
then we
then
said
yeah.
that AC could be higher because that was kind of silly to have a 12 AC, but that's up to you if you change that or not.
Well, the reason it has a 12 is because it's a 14
Dex
dex.
based,
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it.
It's size and dex.
Yeah, I think it was only the hit points that we boosted. I think. It's been a while.
It
Did we
has.
take the dexterity from
It's been
Douglas?
2 years, guys. Actually.
Well, what it is hold on.
Because like
So on the thingy, 1 second.
this dexterity was like a skill, and I think it'd be
5e
fitting
wild
for Douglas
shape.
to maintain.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, wild
The
shape.
10
Here we are.
commandments.
You gain the statistics and replace all stats by the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and it's intelligent, wisdom, and charisma are the ones you keep. So your intelligence, charisma, and wisdom are whatever yours are. It's the physical stats that change. So no, that would be what it is.
Okay.
So don't get hit, which was kind of what happened with whiskey. Don't get hit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's the longest one ever, definitely. Alrighty.
So he has a +3, so 13 to hit on his bite, I guess.
He has advantage. Yep, you have advantage because he's got the glow. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, great. And then he has a 4d6 +1. That's what I'm reading correctly.
4d6.
It says 4, hit 4, and then in parentheses 1d6 +1.
Oh, the 4 is if you're looking at the sheet, 4 is, that would be
Yeah.
the average if you don't roll. So it's d6 plus
okay,
1
so just
piercing
1d6.
damage, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yup.
And he bites him. Ow.
So you bite him for 3, but he has to make a strength save.
Yeah.
And he
Prone.
doesn't have a great...
Prone.
has to be an 11.
Prone.
Prone.
Nope, he's not prone this
Jeez.
time.
Damn it.
Damn it.
But he is bit. He is bit for...
Bit.
And I
bit.
growl at him. It's really
it for the
scary.
bit.
Do it
Okay.
for the bit.
Octavius.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and stab him again.
Okay, charge.
Kill him. Stab.
Park and Seal
Incoming.
gifted another sub.
One.
Ash Half, you just got gifted a
Parking.
sub by Park and Seal. Hey, thank you for the right thing to
It's
do.
Modella time, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, Parky.
That's a stab and a hit, and that's a
Ooh.
stab
There
and
you
a
go.
hit.
And there are the 2 extras.
Okay, so that is 17,
ain't so
18,
bad.
19, 20, 21.
Hey, is the bite attack piercing damage? I'm just curious.
It is.
It is.
Hey, Gore. Hey, Gore.
Yeah?
Sure is.
I'm gonna take my bonus attack right now.
Okay, alright, so here's what
I
happens.
want to get this thing out of there. Oh, yes.
For everybody concerned. For you guys, just briefly, everything goes kind of like a Snug's outro. And then
Nice.
as he moves as fast as possible. But for you, time travels as normal. You get another full round of actions.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm
So-
gonna be doing 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Yay. That's such a good ability.
Here's 1,
That fits him. Oh. Yeah, that's hit.
and here's 2. Oh,
I want
yeah!
to 20!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, this could be epic.
So here's
I'm
3
into it.
d6s then. Oh, yeah!
Natural 20!
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a good attack.
Gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Who bet on you tonight? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. Intelligent people, obviously, but who? But who, chat?
20% of the bets.
What?
Okay.
And there were
Evenly
at least
dispersed.
2 bets for
those who want to
nobody.
know fractions, that's 1.
Like if you were to break that down into nickels,
Yes.
then
That's
you would
4
have
nickels.
Then
4 nickels.
No, and then. All right, so you did 9 plus 7 is 16. 17, 18, 19,
I love
plus
math,
14,
fucking math,
So,
bro.
what's
Universal
that?
language. Oh,
29, so
That's
33.
deaf and
blind, you could still do math.
still communicate. It's oh my god.
Okay. In its temporal time zone, as you are, you're 6 seconds between the ticking of a clock. You're like, like dice this thing quicker than anything. As time returns to normal, what everybody else sees is as this thing just poofs, disappears. It's not there anymore. It's gone.
Not had a dagger, damn it.
What you see, on the other hand, Snugs, is and then
I had a family!
whistles and it spins around and dies. But to anybody else, it just disappeared because they didn't get to see that 6 seconds.
It was very Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
That very slow.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, cool.
Live
Just want to make
for
sure.
it.
Okay. So things will like return.
Yeah,
Kinda to
time
normal?
comes back.
All right, I'll retract my dagger. I'll look down, pat my because so when Octavius sees whiskey, he does not compute it being
Big
his
talent.
dad at all. Like when he looks down and sees whiskey, he like gives whiskey a good pat, a good scratch, and is like, "Good boy, whiskey, good boy." Like to him, it's still whiskey,
Right?
and I'm gonna turn
Whiskey's
around.
got wiggle butt.
I'm gonna turn around, walk back, and just kind of be like, "So were you guys like not gonna help out over there or what?"
I am currently looking at the wound in Gemma's back that's
I'm
like fucking
bleeding
terrible.
out,
Oh.
Octavius.
Oh,
And I'm gonna drop another level 1 spell because it's all I really got anymore.
Yay.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna
Actually, I could do this at
back,
level
I
2, and I need my I need my slots at level 1, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it that way.
Okay,
You'll get an extra dice out of it.
Ew.
give me some juice.
So here's
Ooh.
the base, and then I give you another D8.
It's a nice little juice.
Num num, delicious.
And I'm hoping this is a good D8. Oh, it's a good D8.
Okay,
Whoa.
cool. So
Yeah, you get
17.
17 back.
17 holy heals.
17. Okay.
Yada yada, morning wood, and all that. I don't want to waste it on you.
All right,
but yeah.
well, the
Thank you, brother.
What did you say?
assassin in the
better.
mirror is now gone.
Are we trapped in this mirror?
Probably. Let's find our way out.
I'm gonna walk over to the crests that are there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna
Let's
take them
grab
out. I'm gonna take
those.
them out. I'm gonna,
Take
Okay,
those.
pick them up off the walls. Okay.
What
I'm
if we
gonna
See if we could go back.
look back to the family like,
Yes.
we got it at least. You know.
I knew you would do it.
How far do you think the mirror dimension goes? Like, I figured it was just what you could see from the plane of the mirror, but since, we're just stuck on this side.
Ah, but how does a mirror know what you're doing behind a towel? Ah, see.
Are you doing that stupid like? How does it know what I'm doing with?
No, but that
You
was
are,
my
aren't you?
point, is
That's
like-
all over the internet.
Yeah,
Idiots
but my point
online.
being,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then maybe that logic
So,
doesn't...
wait, does this mean if we take our weapons from this dimension and go back and take our weapons on the other dimension that we get 2 of them? Because I would definitely learn how to wield both of those massive swords.
Let's find out.
That would
I
be
mean-
so
I like that.
cool. Wait.
Shouldn't we just try to find another mirror and walk it?
Oh, I should have left this there. Then I would have 2.
Well, there is this big mirror right here. But
Oh, if you do a mirror, wait! Don't look in the mirror. In the mirror, it'll open the dimension.
I'm already doing that.
you'll have
I'm
dimensions
looking-
within, you'll have dimensions within dimensions.
I'm looking at this mirror.
Okay, you see yourself in it, just like you would any other mirror.
Can I touch the glass?
Sure.
Is it a glass or?
Feels glassy.
I'm gonna look at the frame of the mirror that we just walked
That's
through
observable.
on this side.
Yeah,
Does
basically
it
you
have-
are seeing the back of the mirror, like literally, which is kind of weird because
Yeah, but the frame that's around the mirror, that's not actually the glass of the mirror, is that part of the contingent mirror? If we were to disassemble this mirror in the other dimension, would it have suffered consequences
who
in
knows?
this dimension?
You didn't. Hard to say.
Can I roll an insight to find out?
No. I don't think that there's something that's something that would be just simply that insightful.
How deeply does this mirror hole go?
Well, I'm just gonna look at Trip and be like, should I flip it around?
I suppose you could try, but I'm worried it might break in the process, and then reality might come crumbling down.
Well, then help me. I'm gonna get to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
And that wasn't a vote of non-confidence. I believe in you. That's a bardic inspiration, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
For some reason,
Yeah.
compliments from me are really cool. Everybody
Yeah, no,
likes them.
I'm used to that in this family.
Okay.
We're always mean to each other. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the mirror around.
Okay. Yeah, you lift it up off of its hooks, and it's huge, so yeah, with two of you, you can kind of walk it around.
Put it back on the wall.
Okay, yeah. Looks kind of like a mirror.
Touch the glass.
It goes whoopee.
Oh my god, is that really it?
Yeah, it's not that hard. I don't necessarily believe villains when they tell you stuff, do you? Come on.
Unless, Gore, you're putting us in another mirror dimension. In the mirror dimension.
Hey, I like Zerwolf's idea. Put
mirror
both
section.
mirrors together and make an infinite hallway.
What happens if you step into the reflection of a reflection?
Butterfly effect.
You know, this is like if you take a droplet of water on the back of your hand or something. I don't know. I watched a guy do it. This lady was really impressed. I didn't get it. Water goes different directions sometimes.
Water goes boom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Goldblum is weird
Water
with how he
goes-
describes the chaos theory there.
Yeah. Not a normal bar interaction for sure, but whatever.
So I'm just gonna say it went all weird.
Whoopee.
We might be able to get back through there.
Do you want me to try?
No, not quite yet. Maybe we could ask some kind of otherworldly force if it would be favorable for our mission to step back through the mirror in those words.
Oh, you want somebody to tap into their ability.
If somebody was like really good at divination and maybe even blessed at it and in this room with us right now.
What do you want me to do?
You're smart. You can figure it out.
No, I wasn't
I'm just
even
gonna sit down
listening.
with my back on the wall.
I'm still bleeding a little, so I was not listening anyway. You better explain it again.
Or what?
Or what?
Yeah, that sounded like a threat. I don't like that.
It wasn't a threat. I'm just deadpan.
Okay, it's fair.
I'm gonna look at the bull mastiff sitting at my level because I'm on the ground. I'm just gonna be like, see, this is great because you can see what they act like when you're not around.
Who's got the slobber rag?
Hi, Whiskey. I got a pet Whiskey. Anyway, what do you want me to do, Trip?
You got that thing from the Fanes.
Sure.
You can ask if going through the mirror is a good idea or not, basically, right? If it's
Are we
going
sure we
to help
want
us.
to do that and not just go through?
Well, if we just go through and it puts us another layer deep into this madness.
I don't think that's going to happen.
What if there's another one of those in there and we still don't have our weapons? I kind of want to find our weapons here, honestly.
That's
If we
what
can
I want
find
to
them
do as
here,
well. We should look around a little bit before
then
we
we
go
might
back.
get doubles, and that would be amazing.
Let's look around. Come on.
Okay. Oh, also, did we get those off the wall? We didn't.
Yes.
I do. I have them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Seth
Okay.
picked the two crests off the wall, yes.
Okay. These are windows, right?
They are windows that they're shuttered from the inside.
Oh. From the inside,
Mhm.
so I could peek.
Yeah.
I'd like to peek, see if we notice any moving on the horizon.
You pull the shutters back and you can see nothing through there, like nothing. Like there's nothing out there at all.
Ooh, okay.
Well, we can't leave the house.
Ah.
Can. And I'm gonna point at the mirror again.
Oh, yeah, we can't leave this house. I guess that house we can.
Let me just go around the corner and see if we can go to a different room.
The implications of this are amazing. Do you think we could get one of these installed in our own?
I could make it my vanity mirror.
That would be so cool. We could hide all of our books and stuff in there. I don't think Strahd can see us here. This is amazing. We can say whatever we want. Hey, how do we feel about Strahd, everybody?
Gonna keep
Agreed.
going.
Whiskey's gonna bite somebody.
Try the door, I guess.
It's locked.
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
the
take
key?
the key out and try to unlock it
Okay, yeah, you can unlock it.
and open the door.
There's nothing there. It's just black void.
This mirror dimension sucks. It's just this
I-
art gallery with boring art that we don't care about.
After that's been said, I'm going to look at the art very closely.
Okay. It's all paintings of Fedator family members.
And that's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, okay, so it is boring and lame.
It's very good art, but
Yeah, sure.
very well rendered.
How well did they shade the faces? Like, do you get the sense of dimensionality, or is it kind of flat?
As
like
much
those
as you-
early
yeah, it's decent.
colonial- Okay,
That's decent.
okay.
Trip, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Actually, Gemma, I have a question. Both of you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
If we were to take this mirror on the other side, outside, and point it up at the sky, if we went in it, would we fall up?
I think you should try it, Uncle. See what happens.
I don't think... Okay, so the problem becomes feasibility. Bringing something through itself is a level of introspect you can't expect a mirror to... You can't really think of... Like,
You
mirrors
already
don't...
lost me, and I'm walking through the mirror.
Okay, so Seth just ports through the mirror there.
Do we see him?
Yeah, you can see him standing through there.
Does he look safe, or does he get bloodied all over?
I'm looking around like...
Yeah, I mean, he's
Call me a
looking
bitch.
all, like, carefully
Bitch.
paranoid, but...
Anyone want to call me a bitch? No.
All right, I'm gonna walk through the mirror.
I do love that, like,
Okay.
the shade was kind of giving Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing for sure.
Some of us aren't as smart as you,
Where
Matt.
are we? Okay.
Oh, you're just
No, you
off
never
the map
asked.
temporarily. I just
Oh,
moved.
okay.
You can ignore where you are right now.
Okay, got it.
You're just on an outside square. Don't worry about it.
Where are we, Jane?
It's like when we went
This
outside.
isn't the room.
Yeah, so you guys can see both of them through the mirror.
So they have the two little placards.
They
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
And
Yes.
I still have them when
You
I
do.
walk.
Just because I'm a curious idiot, I'm gonna grab the portrait that looks the best to me.
Okay.
Whichever one that might be. Probably the oldest, because I'm
Yeah.
weirdly obsessed with thinking I'm cultured. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna grab that and I'm gonna bring it with me.
Okay. I mean, they are pretty big, but I mean, it is definitely carryable. It's just kind of
Yeah.
unwieldy. Okay.
Just to see what happens on the other side, because this whole mirror dimension concept has Trip
Tripped.
enamored. Yeah, he's tripped up on the trip.
Okay. So you're going through as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow through.
Okay. Ooh. I'll move you back. That leaves a dog and his boy.
Whiskey will
Yeah.
follow after.
Yeah, we'll go through as well.
Okay, well, in
Like
that
it's
case,
a
then
dog and
you
his
all
boy,
step back
because it's
through
son instead of a boy.
on
So-
this side of the room. But Seth does still have the plaques, and you have a painting.
This painting out here that I took, is it still there?
It is. The weird thing is, though, it's completely flipped. Like, the head is tilted to the left, and the one you've took, it's tilting
Wow.
to the right.
A new way to make art. I like
Yeah, I just thought of a get rich quick scheme.
it.
Seeing as no one's gonna miss it, I'm just gonna leave this one by the front door when we leave.
Okay. Yeah, but that puts you guys back in the art gallery. But now you have the two plaques that are not on the wall.
Okay. Can you remind us from the what they said about the two plaques after that
in a
puzzle that
labyrinth,
they said?
And there were 2 founts.
There's something in the maze.
Yeah. You have to get to the middle of the maze, I'm assuming, where the
in some of the things that you overheard, you mean? Let me see.
Well, we overheard that they would play a game guessing where the crypt is.
Yeah, the location of the family
think we
crypt
should-
is a big secret. Each time that they have a party, guests try to guess where the crypt might be.
And the rumors of that got the mayor of the other town, Kresk, out to be like, oh, I'm going to find it. So he was like, I'm dating you, but I'm also going to check out where that crypt is. So she dumped him and wrote something at the end of her little journal entry about the cleverness of the puzzle. And that's, I think, the part we want.
Yeah, and she had disappeared through the wall, saying that she was going to lay. She disappeared through the north
back
wall,
Yeah.
which would have been
Which
where
is
the
the
gardens were, and
garden,
said that she
yeah.
was going to lay herself to rest with the rest of her family.
So the assumption is the labyrinth is over there and the crypt is somewhere there as well. But access to it is impossible to find without these that we just got based on her little riddle.
I also think we should go check the rest of the mirrors. I checked one upstairs, but there's other ones that I didn't check. What do you
Are we
say?
really going to be that family that's obsessed with mirrors and being afraid of them?
Look, you
As
won't.
I poke this mirror.
You won't get the mirror achievement if you don't do something with every mirror.
You say that, but I literally just did a playthrough of Skyrim so that I could get one achievement and get 100%. Because I hadn't ridden a dragon 5 times because it sucked the first time.
Yeah.
Love it.
Anyways.
Shouldn't we try to actually get our weapons first? Or we do
Right.
mirrors?
I keep forgetting
Yes.
because, I don't need those.
There's a door here. I don't think we've been in the room here.
It's downstairs. We haven't really been, right? On
We
this
are
side.
downstairs. On this
Oh.
side.
Sorry, sister, were you just talking trash about how you didn't need weapons to be effective?
I just don't need to find weapons because I don't have any.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it sounded like a little bit of a shot there, I have to admit.
I'm still bleeding.
Yeah, that's what I was going to point out, actually. That was my counter argument.
I never get. That was the first time I've been hit in a month. Okay.
And the last month I saved
Okay.
your ass, and I'm gonna open the door and walk in the next room.
That's the room you guys came from, I think, is it, or not?
We came from this room.
Oh, then in that case, Gemma has to open the door.
Okay, you'll see me just pushing the door and having a horrible time not wanting you to have to open the door after talking shit.
Keyhole.
Hee-ho.
So this takes you back into her private salon where her corpse is laying, basically on this version of this room. There is like a rotten skeletal corpse in a moth-eaten but very fine-looking dress laying on the couch, the same position it was in when you saw her in the previous version of this house.
It got thrown out of the house for some reason. I'm at the front door of the middle. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
probably because I tried to move you and you probably tried to move yourself at the same time.
Yeah, I was scooting myself to the side.
There you
and
go.
then
Yeah, you're good.
It just disappeared.
There.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It was very confusing.
Yeah. Right. We need to go to like where we had our dinner. There were other rooms around there. No, maybe that's where our stuff is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
let's
that's a
go
good
look.
idea.
Okay.
I didn't
Let's
realize
head
this
towards
was
the
so-
dining room.
I'm all turned around here.
Okay. So back through into the main dining room. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I should have stole the mirror piano. Could have put it in the
That would've been
lobby
nice.
/ study.
Am I moving, Gore, or are you?
You can move yourselves if you can.
Okay.
Everybody's moving
can't,
kind of
just-
rapidly, so it's making it hard for me to keep everybody in frame for chat. That's all.
That's okay. I
sorry.
didn't want to touch anything.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
That's why I normally, if I know you're all going to the same place, I move you. That makes life easy.
To the dining room. As we announce, as we all wait in place to be moved to the dining room.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you basically are all coming.
Oh
into
my
this
goodness.
room. Let's see. Where's Gemma? I've lost Gemma.
I'm
She's
in
with
the
us.
dining room.
Oh, she's in there. Okay. Who am I missing? Oh, Douglas.
Me?
There he
The
is.
dog.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Me.
There you are. Okay.
The dog.
So,
Doug.
in
I can't
the
open
dining
doors.
room, let me kind of explain to you what's going on here. So, there's a rotten corpse laying on the table with like daggers in its chest. Like one of the guests was. You seem to recognize the dress that the guest was in. Remember that Barovia that was kind of all smug and
Bologna.
got on,
Oh, that
kind of
bitch.
took the piss out of Gemma for her, the magic and all that sort of stuff. It's her. But
Cast
about
a
this
bitch.
time, everybody give me a perception skill roll. This would be advantage for whiskey.
Because
Isn't
she's a
that
smelly
nice?
bitch.
Hey.
Reception.
I smell the HPV dripping off.
Ooh,
Hey.
not bad for Octavius.
Hey.
All right.
I rolled it, but I don't see it.
Seth, Snugs,
Oh,
Jane,
no,
and
okay,
Doug.
okay.
I don't
It
see
says
it.
roll type. I didn't click the ping. Oh, that was
Aw.
awful.
Okay, well, it's kind of irrelevant anyway because everybody else was aware. But everybody else hears. Coming from beneath the table. The big tablecloth is like hanging all the way down, so you can't really see what's under there, but you can hear it.
Should I light him up? Should I let him up ahead of time?
Something is eating something.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Just
light
be a
him up
rat.
ahead of time.
Whiskey points with a little pop.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop yet another because we're not stuck in the mirror dimension. I was afraid there were more of those things, but now I'm gonna be a little bit more free with my level 1 spell slots. We're just gonna make him glow under the table.
Well, the table is 20 feet, so 21 foot, close enough. So what, 20-foot cube. So yeah, you can get that whole thing.
So somewhere under that, we're just gonna see a little disco ball light.
Well,
Maybe.
It depends on the saving throw.
It should be a. Why did it not show the whole thing?
Because you hit the other button.
Oh, spell info versus cast spell does the actual thing. Okay.
Correct. There you
I'm
go.
silly. It's one
It's
of my
all good.
traits.
It's all good. All right. Copy that.
Also, I think Parking Seal gifted another sub
Oh, did he? I'll look in a second.
to Ashafu. Thanks, Park, very nicely, but we didn't. So thank you, Park.
Well, two of them passed.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
One of them
Good
did not.
rolls.
Oh, yeah, I did the Ashaf one. I thanked him for that one.
Yes.
You did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Take it
Well,
back.
I'll use this one for the glowing one then.
You only get one.
Everybody gets one.
Still have no weapons. Jeez.
But crawling out from under the table, now they realize something else is more interested in here, are three
Oh.
of the guests.
Ah.
However,
A little ghoulish, aren't they?
they are indeed very ghoulish. The one in blue is the one that's fairy fired. The other two are not. They kind of like immerse out from underneath and like look at you with their slathering saliva dripping down from their ghoulish fangs as they kind of realize there is something more edible in the room, and they are in like a feral pose ready to pounce. You might want to roll initiatives.
A ghoul fight with no weapons.
Yeah, and that's the problem. They're not very big bad, but
Ooh, almost 20.
All right.
Come on, trip to good. Trip to good. Enough.
So 16 for me.
Seth is a 16. Let's see. Gemma is a 15. Trip
Oh, let me switch it to trip.
14.
Yeah, switch mine to Jim.
Yeah, it's always like halfway through the stream I realize,
Ooh,
that's the
we're
one
missing
little
somebody.
detail I missed.
Oh, we don't have. Oh, we do have Douglas. Okay,
Yeah, I rolled.
Douglas is 12.
12.
Wow, how could that happen? That Octavius is actually last.
Yeah, I
That's-
got a
that's
bad
unheard
roll.
of.
I rolled, what, 2 or 3,
Ouch.
I think. Yeah, I rolled
Right.
4.
And they are
I
going to be.
You have.
Holy.
Oh, no, you don't. It's Seth has because it hasn't been the 10 minutes.
that-
Seth still
that's weird.
has.
I will say this,
Inspiration.
Gore. Add a 1 onto that, please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's I get my +1 on initiative
Don't
rolls.
forget
Oh, that's
my
right.
+1. It's
So
back.
I'm pretty sure that's going to make a world of difference. Obviously.
Yeah, it makes it 11.
Yes, it does.
Still doesn't change anything in the
And-
lineup though.
damn it.
But you do still beat them, so
Okay, fair enough.
good enough. All right. Yeah. So the 3 unpleasant creatures emerge out from under the table. As I said, they're in kind of like a feral poise, ready to strike position. Seth, you're strangely first. What do you want to do?
I'm immediately going to cover the distance to this one
Okay.
and punch it twice with my action and once with my bonus action.
Okay, Chewy, punch it.
Punchy 1, punchy 2, and punchy.
Ooh.
Punchy 3.
We got a crit.
Nice.
Did.
For an additional 3, but still a crit.
Natural 20!
Add it to the count.
Got a 20. We love
Sure,
that.
I did a thing, and it
A
was
lot of
Did
20s.
it.
it was somewhat effective.
Do the thing, Mikey. Okay, so it's a total of 23, 36. Yeah. You go over there and just start
Yeah, I'm pretty much-
wailing.
I'm beating its head in, like
Yeah,
caving its face in.
then literally, you run over to it, grab it by the scruff of the neck, and just. There is nothing but a bloody stump at the top of the neck by the time you're done. These things are kind of soft and
Oh,
squishy.
wow.
That one is. You are
Oh, it's
covered.
all gooey.
Yeah, you're kind of covered in.
Ew.
Please
goo.
wipe your fists off on the table. That's what she
Wipe
said.
your fists off.
Yikes.
Oh,
Ew.
made it worse.
Ew.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Made it
want
worse.
to
Gemma.
say
You
that.
missed it. Gemma.
So I kind of back up behind Trip here.
Okay.
And in front of me, for the one that I guess this one here that's kind of close.
Okay.
I send off a ray of frost
Fireball.
towards it. Like, stay away. Let me slow you down. Let me slow you down.
Ooh,
Oh,
12.
That'll hit it.
14.
Do 12 damage.
That's good damage on a Ray of Frost.
Right?
That's like
That's
a
a lot of
throwaway
damage.
spell. Holy shit.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's still up, but it got zapped by a big line of frosty goodness.
Hey.
Trip.
Seeing the ray go, I'm going to scoot myself in front of Gemma, knowing that I'm now kind of a wall of armor. Just getting, like, bracing myself for impact because I don't have any way to fight, really. I'm just going to look at the one directly in front of me that has nothing special about it, and I'm just going to tell him, Is this the height of your family honor? Is this the esteem which you carry yourself? And that's a vicious mockery for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not an insult to me.
I'm not to you. No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Okay,
No.
go ahead. Vicious Macari.
So
Macari.
he's gonna
Macari.
take four baby psychic damage.
Yeah, they have no wisdom bonus at all, straight up.
And then probably have disadvantage, hopefully, maybe this turn. Yeah.
It will fail.
So
So it
disadvantage.
will have disadvantage, and it takes 4 points of additional psychic damage. Oh, what am I doing here? Didn't mean to do that. I'm stuck on the wrong.
I really love this little like aside adventure. I'm sorry, but like this is so fun because like we have to be so like thoughtful about what we're doing because we're so
Hey, it's
limited. in
resource
what we have.
management time.
Yeah.
Okay. Douglas,
Yeah.
you want to go all? You want to see what ghouls taste like?
Yeah, I am
You
actually.
can
I'm
run
gonna-
right under the table. You're a little doggo.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run right under the table or hop over it, whichever is cooler.
I mean, it
And-
depends. If you want to reenact the Lashel Lampoon's
Sandlot.
Christmas Vacation and destroy the
Yes.
dining table, that would be
Oh,
fun.
I was
Oh,
thinking.
I was thinking Beethoven.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Beethoven.
Sandlot when they run across the party table.
Yes.
I
Okay.
had the Saint Bernard flashback too, Christy.
Yes. I'm jumping over that table, and I'm not gonna grab the turkey.
I had
I'm
a Saint
instead
Bernard
going to grab
live
this
here in
ghoul.
my house for a year. It was interesting.
And then
It was good and bad in many ways.
I'm gonna use this little advanced roller to get my attack,
Bam! He hits.
Ooh.
He shoots his scores.
and then my D6 to bite him.
That's D6 plus
Interesting.
1. Isn't it?
Is it?
I think
Is
so.
that you telling me?
Is that what you're telling me? Did I
I
miss
think it's
that?
plus 1.
Yeah, it's +1 too.
Oh, I missed that. Yes. Okay, so add another one to that.
Alright, so it's 6 bite damage. And you might knock him over, who knows?
And do I knock him?
Right, let's see. So, Ray of Frost did 12, that was 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, so it cost 20. Okay. Let me make a saving throw for it, and it needs to roll 11 or better. Which is kind of a 50-50 shot for it. Oh no, Whiskey has knocked him flying.
Nice.
So yeah, he is like knocked off
that
of
your
his
little
feet
turn.
as Whiskey is kind of like just bulldozed him straight to the ground. Bam! Okay. Octavius Escalante.
Yes. I mean, I'm just gonna run up and start hitting. I mean,
This
this is
one
the only guy I
is
can
prone
see
but
here.
barely alive. This
Okay,
one
yeah.
is glowing like a Christmas tree. So
Okay,
you
yeah.
have
Well, with
advantage on
whiskey,
it.
with whiskey, just tearing this thing apart. I'm just gonna run to the one that I can see glowing. That also needs to be taken care of.
okay, I just noticed the quote. You can roleplay your asshole. When did that happen? God.
Oh, that's very good.
Apparently, in 2016, I said you can roleplay your asshole.
Well, of course you did.
That seems like the most in character thing that's ever been said on How We Roll.
Ooh, nice rolls. 2 rolls there, Gore.
Yeah, both hit that glowy ghoul.
Okay,
That's 18.
here's the extra.
Oh, that's such shit.
Yeah,
Who quoted
tell us
that?
how
That's evil.
tell us how heroically and triumphantly you dispatch this ghoul in one foul assault.
I think like he goes for like a gut slice and it doesn't really do anything because there's not really much to gut. So
Yeah,
he's
there's
like, okay.
lots of moldy intestines laying there now.
Yeah, so his second one, he's like, all right, headshot. And as he goes to stab, this thing is so melty at this point. He just goes like, and just like punches through the skull. It's almost like cake.
yeah.
And he just pulls his arm and he's like,
Ew.
ah, and there's just ghoul guts just up to his elbow. And he's like, ah.
Ew.
And it,
like,
yeah,
trying to
it just
wipe it off,
slides
like,
down
ugh.
like onto the ground.
I give Octavius a sympathetic nod as I look at my
Okay.
goo. Yeah.
Yeah. it's like,
The
it's just-
remaining ghoul that is alive then, it's not going to try to get up. It's just going to try to lash out at the dog that's trying to rip it to pieces.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's just like, well, this is my fate, I guess.
That's my cue.
Well, goodbye, world, again. That's what I thought you were gonna say. He's like, he just
That's
gave
exactly
up.
how it just quits. Yeah.
Pulls
Just
the old,
another day in the afterlife.
yeah, yeah.
Aga-gaga. Aga-gaga. Where is he? Bring him
He's
here.
listening. He's listening.
Where is he? Bring him.
Come here.
Bring him to
Bring
us.
him.
Jeremy,
here.
get in the frame. I
Dance,
want
monkey
to
boy,
see
dance.
you.
He's in Washington.
Fool.
Oh.
I'm in Florida.
God, it's wicked.
Oh.
I know how she treats you, dude. We understand.
Yeah, we love you.
Wah,
We
Wario
love you
family.
much more than Jane. If you ever wanted to replace her,
Goo. The ghoulie
I guess
is going
that
to
Christy's like,
slash
please
you,
don't.
puppy dog.
Hit to what?
The puppy dog just got clawed by the ghoul it's trying to
Oh,
rip
okay.
apart.
And
It
how
can't
much?
kill you yet.
No.
6 points of damage, but you do have to make a DC Constitution save of D10. Because ghoul
Con
claws
save.
paralyzed.
Okay, what's his con? His con is a 12, a +1 to con.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
there you go.
You resist it, so it gives you an unpleasant little scratch, but the ghoul venom doesn't do any negative harm to you. Seth.
Not knowing what's happening on the other side of the table, but seeing everyone over there,
Yeah, I mean there's a
I'm-
commotion, but
I'm just gonna make my move over here to see what I can see. I'm trusting my family to deal with everything.
okay. You see an empty
Oh,
alcove.
rude.
actually, I love that. That's really cool.
Gemma.
Okay. I continue to hide behind Trip like a scared little girl, but I mean, it looks like
I mean, the ghoul is on the ground, the dog is on top of it going, "Arr."
I'm gonna just let it happen. Go,
Ew,
you got this. You got this whiskey.
Dirt.
You got this
Trip.
whiskey.
What the
I'm gonna
hell?
remember that next time you guys are
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? I can't really do much with my arrows. I'll just stay over here.
You
You
got
guys
this.
got it.
You got it,
You guys
kids.
got it
You got
right.
it, children.
I don't want to accidentally hit whiskey with the ray of frost.
Yes, that's it.
I can actually just shift without a movement. That's crazy. Oh, but that's a full action, and then
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I can only cast Healing Word that way. My best move is still just insulting this thing to death because I don't trust my fists.
Okay.
So
Tell it some bad things.
I'm gonna just tell him I don't remember your name, but I'm sorry. I guess. And continue to insult the corpse.
Alrighty. He attempts to save with his straight up dice roll. I think it's a straight d20. Yeah, I have no bonuses.
And having Gemma kind of behind me like this, I'm just gonna be like, hey Gemma.
Okay. Yeah, basically his head explodes with words of malcontent. It goes
I guess.
well, you're not
Gemma,
wrong
I'm
there.
sorry I wasn't there for you. You know, like I spent a lot of time traveling, so like, I realized I
Okay, the three ghouls
wasn't much
are
of an older
dead.
brother.
But
Are there any
there were
doors?
many
around here?
more guests in this dining room at one point. Where are they now? What was that, Seth?
Are there any doors? This is a door here, I imagine.
There's a door there. Yep, that's the only
And
other.
these are just windows.
And there's double doors here. Yes,
Right.
those are windows.
Okay. I guess we go up.
You need a Gemma.
Yeah, you do need me.
Was that a song?
No.
But you need a
It sounded
Gemma.
like you're like, yeah, you do need.
I didn't mean
I was like,
to.
You
okay.
need me.
It's just
Didn't it
my
sound like that?
And my
natural
jelly roll.
song. My jelly roll.
Like a
You
bad
can't
wizard,
get a piece
Gemma
of
is
my jelly
there.
roll.
Who told you that?
I
Okay.
will unlock the door.
I will walk through it.
Enter the
No, I guess it was
blood-stained
that
kitchen.
door. I was confused as to which door because there's two. That's a window. Emma's standing at a window, like with a key.
Dang it, which one's the door?
The north one.
I can't
This
tell.
one, right here.
No
Up here,
idea
up here.
what's what.
We're going through it.
Ah!
Oh
There's-
shit!
There's things.
Okay. Yeah. So you enter what
all
would
these
be
are-
the kitchen. I'll move you. There you go.
Yeah.
You're all in. Okay.
Yep.
There are two more guests here. You can see the door over here that goes into the that little square foyer. There is a sturdy exterior door, and there is a flight of stairs which looks like it descends down into a lower level that you have not been to yet. There are also two lovely friends. If you'd like, you can re-roll initiative.
Yeah.
I would like.
Oh,
I would
crap.
like, yeah.
I don't want to.
Can
would
I
like.
keep my
want a
old
number.
initiative?
Man,
I
that's
think
not
they got
terrible.
it. Can I just let them do it?
Sure you can. You don't have to get involved.
Oh, Chrissy.
Those
Ooh,
guys.
I got one better than last time because I got a 12.
Sorry.
So
Ooh.
Oh my
we're,
god.
we're only
How
going
is-
up, baby.
I just want to point out, Seth, you have like basically advantage on initiative, right?
I know
Shaggy?
My dex is 0.
But you always roll under 10.
Every
No.
time.
It just feels more natural and true to life, right?
I don't have a Gemma roll, do I?
Oh, it didn't go. Here you go. Here it is.
Gemma's
16.
first.
There it is.
All right, and we'll roll for your little friends. And friends. Actually, go before Seth.
Damn it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, you all blunder in through the room. There's one ghoul kind of perched up, eating something, the remnants of something on the table, and another one peering out from behind this little stairwell. Going, Gemma.
I go, how many of these are there? I'm
Potentially about
bleeding
15.
spells here. And
If you go by the number of guests who were here last night.
And I throw out another ray of frost, like, this is ridiculous. Oh god, 10.
That you have just frost painted the wall.
What do you want me to write on the wall? That's all I'm doing. Help?
Gemma was here with the W.
Gemma. Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Gemma
Gemma
was.
Right, good girl. No reason.
Okay.
Nice. Nice,
Trippy. Trip, Sonny Jim, fella my lad. What are you going to do?
Well, I feel like the table here is a bit of an obstacle, and this one's got a clear sight at my boy Seth. I'm pinging all of this for some reason, so I'm gonna insult this
Gonna
one.
say rude things to him. Okay.
Yeah, because that's probably my
Gemma
best
was here.
move that doesn't cost me anything.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna call him all kinds of names,
And
none of which are his family name. Oh my god!
Ooh.
He goes.
Oh,
Still, I think he. Wait, does he take the damage?
Sounds
or
about
not?
right, Gore.
Does it fully negate?
quit it.
It's
It's no fun when you do it.
Or take. Okay, so yeah, he takes nothing.
Yeah, no, he
So that being said,
he
I still
laughs
have
at your. He laughs. You should have said it in Hispanic. He'd have understood it maybe.
So I still have my movement.
You do.
Could I kind of, as a free action, just be like, "Hey Gemma, you should probably get behind the door."
Yeah.
In case you need
Speaking
to close
is
it.
not doesn't require an action.
And I'll step in front of
Anything
her,
that can be said in 6 seconds. Okay.
ready to take a hit from whoever this was, which I'm probably not going to be able to tell. I
One of
secretly
the
hope it's-
guests. One of the male guests.
I'm hoping it's one
Or
of the
female.
musicians because they didn't seem poisoned.
Okay.
They might have got out. Who knows? Douglas.
Oh, I still have
Right.
his card.
I'm gonna pull another Beethoven move and jump up on the table and
And
yonk on this little
leap
dude
at it?
here.
Okay.
Are you just like watching the movie and just like doing the things the movie does?
Yeah, didn't you hear it in the background?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
also watching.
Ah, that's what I thought. Okay, okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay, here is my attack.
You will chomp at it, but not find purchase.
Oh, but look at that yummy little bite.
Yum,
Yeah,
yum, yum,
you're-
yum, yum.
Unless there's anything happening, then that will miss. Sorry.
I don't have anything happening.
Snugs.
Yeah, rinse and repeat, Gore. I'm just running up and
Which one?
let's see which one's the closest. This one right here?
Technically, the one on the table is closest.
But is there one attacking someone?
yet, no.
Well,
Not really,
there's
right?
one. The one on the table is now in melee range with your
Yeah.
dog.
Yep. Okay, I'm protecting Whiskey. I'm attacking that one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you rush up there and
All right, two attacks. One and two.
all this is being done with just a dagger.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was the
you rolled your
damage is
rapier.
wrong. Yes,
Yeah,
the damage
yeah.
is wrong, but
the
the
hits
rolls
are there.
correct.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to so take off. Here, I'll just re-roll 2d4s instead. We'll go from there.
That'll work.
So this will be my. Are both those hit? I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so they're the D4s for damage.
So
And
it
here
did
the
3
D6s.
damage plus...
Squish him dead.
But there should be more. Don't you have
Yeah, it
additional
should
damage?
be plus.
On the
No, not for my
2d4?
dagger. It's a 1d4.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any strength bonus or anything to add to it?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. I'm all finesse and dex.
So
Well,
9 damage to it then. Okay.
That should apply to.
Oh,
finesse.
you're right. I should get finesse. Is it
Yeah, yeah.
my plus my modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my modifier is +5 for dex. That can't be right?
Can be.
You guys tell me.
I mean, you add 5 for it on the rapier. Dagger is a finesse weapon, I think.
Your dexterity is at 20,
Yeah,
right?
daggers are a finesse weapon. You should be
Yeah,
dealing.
so you should be adding 5 to each
You
hit.
should be dealing a shit ton of damage
So
with
it's
this.
another 10 damage.
So then add
on
the
top of that.
Shaitan. Does that add to my rapier damage?
It's already built into the macro for the rapier. It's on there.
It should be, yeah.
It is.
It is? Okay, just
Yeah.
want to make sure.
Go ahead and just roll it because I want to see it.
Yeah, because on the
No,
rapier
you
it
got
says 1d2 plus 2.
Yeah, I rolled it
plus
already. Yeah,
5.
you can see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that was.
So it's on the
built in.
rapier, it's just not on here. But that's what I was saying.
It's not
you
on the
need to add
dagger.
the
Got
extra.
it. Okay, so add
Yeah.
the extra.
So
for
19
that,
then
please.
in that case, which is a big
Perfect.
difference. Okay.
Yes.
It's a big difference. Move up so we can see the room better. Okay.
Jeez.
I'll take it.
Ghoulies. This one is going to make a beeline for Seth.
with the
'cause
ghoulies.
why wouldn't he?
Yep.
He's the one that's right there in
Ghouls
front of
night.
me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready. Okay. It's going to attack you with its claw,
All right.
which of course it's going to.
A little rude, but all right.
And it will get a... Oh, it's going to miss. Yeah, it misses big time. The other one will retaliate and obviously try to hit Whiskey, because
Great.
doesn't want to be killed.
But why
Again.
not?
Huh?
You know, you're a dog, you're on it. It doesn't care. But it misses.
Haha.
So, Seth, got a feeling we might be
Rachel.
seeing the end of another ghoul.
Yep. Try to grab the collar and punch it with my everything.
With my everything. Oh, that's a miss. That is not.
Uh,
And that is a
22?
hit. 22 is exactly enough. You smushed it.
I just bash his head in
Smushed
again.
it.
Go, again.
Yep.
Different goo.
I tried to. I showed you what happened. You saw it.
Yep.
Well, I did it too. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, see, you're
right.
Yeah, I know.
Your character is really at no disadvantage without any of its weapons, so it doesn't really matter.
Mine, yeah, not so much. I'm all right.
And Seth is as well. It's
And
the
Seth
others
too,
that are
yeah.
kind of gimped.
Right.
Okay, Gemma. So Seth has just obliterated the one that dived at him, kind of catched it in midair and just went... You want to do anything from your little high
Sorry, I was
She's
skull?
muted.
muted, yeah.
Was there just the one?
There's just the
There's
one.
one
There was only
across the
two in
table
here
here.
in the first
Okay.
place.
All right, I'm gonna start. Try to ignore the
Yeah,
gross
ghouls are more of an annoyance to your
Yeah.
family than anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking around for anything hidden.
Dum-de-dum. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
I'm looking around for the weapons, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing anything in the kitchen that would probably be a logical place where weapons would be stashed. Trip.
Okay.
You're gonna say mean things?
I want to get a little closer so I can kind of like whisper it to him almost.
I'm gonna pre-roll his saving throw, which is gonna fail. So
Okay.
whatever
Yeah,
you do,
so-
it'll work.
Use the damage, and I'm just gonna be like, "You're the end of your line, and no one will remember you."
Ouch.
Got his ass.
And his genitals explode. Okay.
Yes.
Aw.
No, there you go.
Come
He is
on.
dead.
Ouch.
Right in my face.
Yep. Yeah, Whiskey is probably covered in like ghoul blood and guts at this point. Whiskey needs a bath.
I'm gonna be like, "Dad, whiskey, Dad, whiskey, Dad,
Whiskey.
Wad, come here." And I'm
Wantless.
gonna use prestidigitation to shed the blood from his fur.
Yeah, with a little bit of assistance, I can imagine the dog going.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm catching the little flecks and making them drop down so they
I'm
don't hit
shaking
us.
it everywhere.
Ghoul blood's gross, man.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rotten, nasty, unpleasant food here in the kitchen, like the stores. As I said, other than the doorway here, the only other way is there is the basement. Basement. You want to go down there, do you?
Yes.
Do ya?
Absolutely. But I don't want
Yeah.
to be first. So like, continue,
Yes,
come on,
I'll
go
go
first.
first.
Yeah.
Go first.
Here,
Yeah.
Tripper. I
And then
will.
everyone can
I'll
say,
happily follow because
We don't really need to go down there, do we? We can leave it to her.
Yeah, we'll get down there.
And we go down.
I can.
Okay,
light
I'm going to
myself
cluster
up.
you guys just so I
Oh,
can pick
okay,
you
I'll
all up
leave it.
then.
Okay.
And move you on the map.
Scoop us.
If we need a source
Scoopish.
of light, I'm pretty sure I have the light spell. Don't I have the light spell? I think I've
Scoopish.
used the light spell. I've
Somebody's
certainly
got a
used the
light.
light
Said
You
last
spell.
name.
have.
I'm just. it's
Somebody
just-
has a light because
So
what's
I
your light?
added all of the god dang
You guys are down here now.
all the god dang spells from being a, oh there it is, it's in cantrips. Yeah, it's free. Okay.
Where are we?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
there we
light
are.
myself up.
All right. Someone's already got light. I think it's you. I think you had it on anyway.
Yeah.
Or is it
Well-
Trip? Hang on. Let me look.
Well, it is.
No, it's
me,
you.
it
It's
is
you.
Trip.
It's you.
I'll light the room.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so basically there's a couple of exits. There's a double door exit here, a single door exit here. Clearly this is where the stores are. There are shelves and barrels and kegs of all kinds, but the smell coming from down here gives a very clear indication that most of this, if not all of this, has gone rotten.
Double doors, single door, no door.
Uh-huh.
Double doors.
Oh, door.
Dumbledore.
Door.
Dumbledore.
We're all
Oh,
saying
door.
fun stuff.
I'm gonna start checking these barrels. See what's
Okay.
in them.
Yeah, you start popping the.
Hopefully not ghouls.
There's no ghouls in there. Surprise! Vampire spawn. No.
Vampires, no.
It smells a little kind of musty, but kind of a liquid.
Bit pickles.
Okay. I wonder if this is the old Champagne de la Stomp. I'm gonna open the rest of them.
That was all served
Okay.
out of bottles.
Oh.
If that would be bottled, that would not be in a barrel. It would be cured in barrels, but not kept.
lack
All
of
of the
alcohol
barrels have
knowledge.
various. So the small ones have a much more kind of potent, alcohol-y smell to them. The larger ones, not so much.
Okay. Door or nothing?
The door
I
here.
can't tell.
And there's
Double
a
door.
That's
here.
a door.
Right here.
Oh, double door. Let's do double door.
Okay.
Okay.
Double door.
Alrighty.
Dumbledore.
Yep, you open the door.
Whoa.
And in this room,
Whoa.
14 ghouls.
it is... No, there are no ghouls, but there are
Aw.
rows and rows and rows of mostly empty
Ghouls.
wine,
Oh.
like wine shelves. But there are still
Got it.
several bottles of wine on these shelves.
Can
And
we,
they were
I-
delicious when we had them.
I think we should go back real quick and check the single door just in case your weapons are there.
You're right.
It might just be a closet. I'll go.
Good idea.
That's absolutely true. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple bottles and put them in my pack.
You
They
should
are
do the mirror
champagne.
trick on
They
those,
are.
get double.
There are at least half a dozen bottles of Champagne de la Stomp here.
Okay, then I'm taking that. Because
Okay,
it's...
Gemma, you go in a very dark room, seeing as there's no light.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. No reason. I'm like fumbling with my bag as I stumble through the door.
Okay. Again, another room full of
I'll
various
put
different
myself so
debris.
that
However,
Octavius
there
can
are
find
some
his
kind
way.
of like large
Octavius,
crates.
Come through the door.
Oh,
Octavius, please come through the door.
I'm coming. Sorry, Gore was talking. I
Yeah,
was,
no, I appreciate
Sorry,
that.
it's just you
There you go.
couldn't see the.
um,
There we go.
yeah. So there are some kind of open crates that you see, and in one of the crates right here There are indeed a lot of weapons.
Ah.
All of your weapons are there, plus several other rapiers, fairly nice long swords, short swords, probably belonging to some of the other guests.
Bingo.
I walk over and start taking things that I know to be ours.
Okay. Start
handing
handing
my
them out.
punching dagger,
Here's my
and I
dagger,
hand them to
here's
Trip.
your rapier.
Yep.
Here's
I'll
your big 30 gauge
distribute as I
sword.
find. Yep.
I will turn back to human so that I may now.
I'll hand you the
Yield to
bow.
Okay,
something.
then you are
Bow.
fully healed at that point.
You try to put it in my mouth, I'm like, arr. Switched up.
Yeah, because when you transform, you become 100% all Douglas. Let me go find the Douglas.
Oh, hi, Dad.
That's how we were all made as kids too. That was his
Where have you
line.
been?
100%
All
Douglas.
Douglas.
Oh, Douglas.
Well, honey, here it is, 100% all Douglas.
Right?
Kosher Douglas meat.
Just I can imagine that. Well, honey, here I am, 100% all Douglas.
And she's looking at him
in
like,
his birthday suit for you. Like, he obviously called
she's
it
looking
birthday
at him
suit.
like, would you please just come here?
You want to see my
well,
elephant impression?
Okay.
Here I am in the buff.
If
In
you
the
guys
buff.
want to see what
Yeah.
these other that's not ours, you can. I'm gonna take a step back so you guys can get access to it.
At the very least, it's
Should, right?
yeah, it's.
I mean, it would be hard to
Income,
find
we can
something
trade
that
these.
is-
Yeah, I mean, there's probably 4 or 5 rapiers, 4 or 5 long swords, 4 or 5 short swords. Sort of things that rich, nobly type people would carry on journeys. Maybe even a crossbow.
Is there like any like padding type material I can stuff between the bottles so they don't clink? In
Oh,
these cases?
there's definitely a bunch of like sacks on the floor over here behind Seth. So you could kind of like pull out, empty out some flour and use the.
Yeah.
You could either put the bottles in the bags, in the little Hessian bags,
that
or
would
at
do
least
it,
wrap
yeah.
them round. But
Okay.
yeah, that would be. You definitely could do that.
Gore, was there a hand crossbow in there? Because that's something a nobly type might.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a 25% chance of that
Do you want me to
because
roll
they are
the...
rare. No, I'll roll it.
Now he's doing it. Let him do it.
No, that's okay. Maybe Gore's been rolling.
We killed his
pretty well,
ghouls. Let him
you
roll
know?
some dice.
So, I don't care. But
No, I don't-
if you want to roll it, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you roll it. Then it's your fault.
God damn it! Besides, I was really kind of hoping the Gore.
So you roll it. It's your fault then. 25 or less, and there would be a hand crossbow.
Fuck.
Nope.
There was a note
Now
there
Gore
that said
rolls to
would have
see
been
if
one
you
if you'd
wanna
have
have-
let
Okay,
Gore
yeah,
roll.
Gore, can we see really quick if your roll would have been the roll that allowed
Do you want me to roll it just to see?
Yeah, just so I can get that bitter taste in my mouth. Oh, it was close. It was a lot closer.
Mine would have been there mostly in spirit, but not
All
physically there. Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, I would basically distribute it like, hey, we should probably bring these back.
Cluster of weapons.
Yeah, like just like anybody have room to carry some of this? Like, I guess check it over for finery, but like we gotta trade stuff.
Yeah.
make
I mean,
money,
none
you
of
know?
them are like jeweled and expensive, but they are all of decent quality. They're all nice weapons.
Yeah, maybe that we could use them to buy our way back into Crest.
Yeah, that would probably get us back in after everything.
Yeah, could be. All right. Y'all.
So whoever's comfortable carrying a couple of extra swords.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably, seeing as there's swords and rapiers and stuff like that, you could probably stuff them all in a sack, and Seth could just
I'll do
carry
that.
them over his shoulder if he wanted to.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'll put that in my inventory.
Yeah, because bag of weapons.
Sackful weapons.
Okay. Alrighty then. You want to do anything else down here, or you want to head back up to the kitchen?
I want to head back to the wine cellar to
Okay.
explore that fully
Sure.
now that everyone has their weapons.
Yep.
Feels nice to be equipped. Oh, how dying is everybody? I should have asked.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Most people are not dying.
I'm fine now.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I feel very spry.
I feel not dead.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my spry guy.
Spry guy.
Okay.
There's more over here, guys.
Spry guys, light but full of.
And if you're
full of,
wondering what it's like for the
might,
players, let me
yes.
just show you guys. This is what they see. The reason Seth's saying there's more over here, guys, is because he can't see down there because of the wall. The light doesn't shine all the way to the back of the room. So, but if you see, what we'll see is as Trip moves up, you'll start to see that the vision becomes a little clearer there.
What's up?
There you go.
I was waiting to see
And that's
if
kind of
there was
what.
gonna be,
So when you're watching, you're seeing my screen, but this is what the players are seeing. So it's a little different for them
That's
there's like
couple
because there's
more
no
bottles.
lights down here.
yeah.
Yeah, there's about another about another 5 bottles.
Y'all laugh at me, but this is worth money.
I mean,
Keep it.
he ain't lying. It is.
So
No one else has Champagne de la Stomp
I'm
that
gonna
you've
take
met.
those 5 bottles. Of
So
champagne
total,
de la
it's
Stomp.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bottles of Champagne de la
Ooh.
Stomp.
That's
I
a
need a
dozen.
sack
It's a
for
lot
that.
to carry, but it's also a nice little haul of vintage booze.
Yeah, I'll kind of keep some of them in my hands because I have the other ones wrapped, but these aren't. So I'm gonna like get them ready to wrap. No, no, Gore, certainly not. I would never. But yeah, no. I'll basically be like, yeah, we need to wrap these up and pack them up for.
Yeah,
kind of
there's
looting the
there's
place.
plenty of material down here that you can use to do that. So just be careful when you get in big fights.
Set my bag down first.
Hold on a second, I need a round.
You're ugly.
2 bottles of champagne, right? Okay. Anything else
Yeah.
you want to do down here, or?
Go back to the kitchen, I guess.
Okay then. In that case, let me cluster you briefly.
I'm gonna check one last time. Oh, more of them. Did I already grab these? Or?
Yes, I've
Okay.
counted all the bottles that were visible. Total 12.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
all right.
And Gemma took some, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a grand total of
Let's
12
split it
bottles. However, you've got them. I don't know, but there's a total of 12 bottles to your
Parking.
exposure. There you go. Boop. Back to the kitchen.
Oh, Park. Come on.
Like a seal.
Come on. Spry guy showed up right when he was
Spry
feeling
guy.
spry.
Wow.
Oh
Like,
my
literally,
god.
we just
Timing.
said spry guy. and
Spry's
you're here.
beautiful.
My luck is gone.
Amazing.
Thank you, parking.
That's very kind of you. Spry guy, you got gifted a sub by Park and Seal. I have to say thank you because that's a good thing to do. All right. Yeah. Where else now, folks?
Oh. Edge maze.
Right.
And I'm gonna point to the door back here that we saw when we first came in.
Okay.
Have you guys been upstairs yet? At all?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. You've been upstairs since it's been ghostified.
Yeah, that happened last stream, didn't it?
Yes.
No.
No.
Or it's been ghostified?
Yeah,
Like, you
like-
mean with like the ghouls and stuff?
Into the past. Or
Didn't
into
that happen?
Into the present.
No,
Yeah.
we went
Yes,
up, we
it
went
did.
upstairs
You did,
There's
'cause
a
last
bunch
stream.
of-
Because you
I'm
went up
almost
there.
sure
Yeah,
it
you
did.
went up there and got the.
Bodies.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go through this door, unlock it,
Okay.
keyhole it.
You are
Whoa.
outside, and it is quite dark now.
Whoa! I'm gonna like look around to see if there's scary Wolverine or
Wolverine.
Wolverine?
Wolverines.
Because
Werewolves.
Wolverines are known to lurk around in backyards.
Werewolves around. Like I'm just. Gonna
Well,
peek
you
my
can't
head
really
out.
see out there because without any form of light,
Okay,
it's pretty
I'm gonna
dark.
go back in. Like, that's the outside. I remember seeing movement when we looked out the window, so I'm a little weary.
Drip, let's go. I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. Yeah. It's,
I don't know about all of you, but I feel like ghouls are less of a threat than werewolves.
I'm gonna pop my head back in and be like, yeah, but the hedge maze with the crest that I have.
I'm very tired, Seth.
I know, but
I'd rather have shelter from Barovia, even if it's this. And I'm gonna gesture to the dead thing next to me. The twice dead thing.
What's to say more of them won't come
I mean,
back
there's
to life?
logic will tell you there's definitely more in here, in this house, for sure. But you haven't stumbled across any others yet. And you've kind of been quite an area.
We've explored all of upstairs, we've explored all of downstairs, we found the basement. Let's say we find a room, barricade the doors, and take a rest. It's quite late.
House stinks of death.
And decay, but if we could find a room that's more decay than death, then...
We're probably upstairs in the closet with the blankets.
As much as I don't want to stay here, I think Trip is right. Outside, we don't have any walls to at least keep some
the
things.
ghouls at
We need a
bay.
kill zone, you know?
Right.
And we need a kill zone.
Always.
Always.
I just... If everything changed because it's dark, tomorrow in the morning, all these guys will be back to their selves and we'll just be in one of the rooms?
Wouldn't it be nice to be a guest served breakfast?
You really want to eat food from these people, knowing what happened here?
They didn't survive to the morning, so we'd have to prepare it ourselves, I suppose.
If that's the worst case scenario,
Well,
I'm
Taltos
not
would be alive still.
against it.
Quite like to say goodbye to him, at least. He was very kind.
I thought we were dealing with the curse.
We are.
Not very well, because we know where to go and we're not going
Not
there.
very well, and that's why we need to rest.
But what if everything goes back, including what I have in my bag right now?
Nah.
We would be better equipped to handle it again, and I
They know
don't
magic
think...
better than we do, Seth.
We'll be okay.
I guess we could ask. I'm going to again go like dark eyes at Gemma, just like...
I say we will be okay. We should just definitely rest and take our time. Seth.
I mean, if you guys are outvoting me, nothing I can do.
That's
I
not
just
what that
think
is.
It's,
It's just an inventory.
you know,
Should be a family decision, and I understand your hesitation. It's just, like I said, in here at least we know what's coming. We have no idea what's coming out there, and barely a way to stop it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I also think we're probably not going to sleep very well, but at least if the
take
kids
turns.
get a nap or
I don't
two-
think we're going to sleep at all, but that's fine.
And you might be right, but
What about the maze?
what about it?
Feels
Well,
like a
if we
terrible
go
place
during
to
the
sleep.
day, it'll probably all be there and hard to navigate. If we go tonight, I imagine a lot of it will be in overgrown or dead. So we could
Right.
probably just walk right to the center.
But what if there's a bunch of creatures and ghouls out there that we don't have the ability to fight all of them back?
I mean, there are creatures and shit in here too.
Yes, but we could take a few at a time if we're in one room. If we're in a whole maze or a field.
And we have our weapons now. It's
So we-
not just
okay.
fighting.
We open the door and we lure them in one at a time. We have our kill zone right here.
Here, ghoulies.
Seth, you just want to run. You just want to do things
I'm
so
s-
quickly. Like you shouldn't have just jumped in that mirror earlier. without
I love
discussing
how
it.
this is what you guys are saying to me now when you guys always want to do things immediately all the time. Otherwise,
There is hypocrisy.
I don't think that's true at all. I've never wanted to do something immediately.
Seth, every situation deserves its own what's the word for
Case by case,
Uh-huh.
I have
you
a
know,
literal spell for
Quotes.
this. What is
Assessment.
that
So-
word?
we get our weapons back and then we decide to take a rest.
Evaluation. Every situation deserves its own evaluation.
evaluation.
We need to take the time to
Evaluation.
think about what
Gotta
situation we're in.
evaluate.
And Seth, you don't spellcast. Your power is always at your hands, even when you're half asleep. and it's incredible. But I'm exhausted. Gemma's
hurt.
spent. We need a moment.
What if I need to be a dog again? I won't be able to unless I get some rest.
See?
I'll have to
It's
piss
not
standing
It's
up.
not Uncle
mean,
Seth's show all the time.
It's not the Uncle Seth show anytime.
That's the problem, I think, is
But that's
you do
okay.
so much and we don't recognize it, and maybe that's flaring up now, but
No, it's all the time. But that's
it is,
that's
and that's
fine.
why I leave with
If
you, Seth.
if you guys need a rest, good luck. I'll stand watch.
Okay.
And
thank
it's
you.
appreciated, but can it not be in this
So,
room as a gesture to
where
all
do
the
you guys
offal
want to
spread
stand
all
watch?
over the room?
What room do you want?
The closet upstairs.
I think we should go back to the nicer space.
There
The
was a
fucking
closet.
You all want to
full of
stay in the
bedrooms.
closet?
Or do we want to be where
I
we have an
mean-
easy exit?
I mean,
though?
Gore, in this time, in this day, we should stay in the closet because, frankly,
It's a lot
nobody
safer
wants
in
us
there.
anywhere else.
We're all headed back in there.
Okay, so which room do you want to go to?
It was that closet with all of the
Up
clothes
on the
thrown in
upstairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just move you guys all to a cluster then, so again I can grab you and move you quickly and easily.
Mikey, thank you for the
Thank you,
89
Mikey.
months of subscribing.
Thank you, Nike.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
How many months?
So
Come
many.
You are
Sam.
1 month
Wait a
away from
long
10
time.
babies.
Okay, let's move
10
you up
babies.
the stairs.
Change.
You mean this room then?
Let me scroll up and find
All
it.
the
Yes,
way
that
up.
one.
All the way down. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of brief housekeeping. Resub hype. Thank you.
That takes some time to try and make.
So yeah,
some
what do you
beds
guys
out
want to
of all this.
do while you're up there?
What's in this room again? Just.
Mostly
bunch
just
of
all the clothes all of her clothes
Oh yeah. a
that were
mirror.
all nice and whatever are kind of just kind of like hurled and discarded on the floor in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see if the mirror is jelly. Yeah.
Hold on. The mirror is not jelly.
Okay, great.
All
right,
take
no-
time to
no
heap up
assassin
clothes
here.
and make a bed out of them.
Alright.
How long is the light spell for? If I fall asleep, it goes away, doesn't it?
If it requires you to maintain concentration, the answer is
so
yes.
we'd have to light my little torch and then.
Have to be like My Little Pony.
My little pony.
My
Little pony.
Okay. Yeah, we'll with you guys. Yeah, so doors, the only door in and out of this closet is here. Okay, so you were going to check, you said this mirror, Gemma?
There's more than one?
You were talking about the mirror in the closet, right?
Yeah. To check if it's
Okay,
jelly.
yeah, you touch it. Give me a perception skill roll, please.
It's jelly?
It's not jelly.
Mirror is jelly?
Is it jelly?
No jelly. No jetty.
Mirror?
It's no jetty.
No way is this jelly. Oh!
I'm next to
But it luck!
Octavius.
Octavius!
Yeah. Bountiful.
Bountiful!
Luck,
Bonnie,
sorry,
see the
thank you,
light.
Terry. Luck, sorry. There's a I just got a offer accepted, so I'm.
Yay!
responding. But however, thank you for telling me bountiful luck, bountiful luck, bountiful
We
luck.
have bountiful luck in 2 ways.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you, guys.
y'all just got 2 opportunities. Ooh.
Thank you, thank you.
Ooh.
Jelly mirror?
So about always having a halfling in the party in 5e.
Just for that
It's
thing.
great.
Hey, right, just for that.
Just for that. Holy shit.
Okay. So
Or
yeah.
can I make a phone call super quick?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Can I disappear and make perhaps urinata?
Make
a
pee-pee?
little
Yeah,
bit?
sure.
Oh.
I mean, we're kind of close to the end.
Oh, I thought
but
it was
we
a
can do
yummy
that.
Japanese dish. I was like, ooh, what's that? Yum.
Urinata?
Or just
Ooh.
cliffhanger what she sees in the mirror.
Is it fried or steamed?
It's
Well,
all-
what I was going to
Don't answer
say
that.
is
Don't actually
I've got a better
answer.
cliffhanger. Basically, you've noticed that there is actually a you touch the mirror.
Yeah.
It kind of
yeah.
moves like more than it
Oh.
should.
I knew
Like-
we should have tested all the mirrors. Uncle Seth,
Yeah.
this mirror's moving.
Well, don't stick your face in it.
No, like physically,
Oh.
like trapdoor mirror vibes.
I'm gonna walk over
Okay.
and try to pry it.
No, you can pick
Rip
it up
its-
off the wall. Yeah,
and then
there's
move it to the
clearly
other side.
a door behind it.
Oh,
No.
good thing we checked everything before we stayed here.
Use the key.
Yes, the key. Skeleton key.
Okay.
Keyhole, keyhole.
Well, they actually don't need that for this room.
Oh.
The door is more of like a little slidey door. Here's the weird, creepy
Huh.
thing.
Oh.
It goes into Talus's room. Like Talus had a secret door into her closet.
What?
Me. That is just me. Sorry, that's me as hell.
Okay.
Teltos.
Oh.
This is the room that you
Yeah,
found
yeah, I'll come
Teltos'
in.
body in. And yeah, he has basically, for whatever reason, a secret door, a one-way door,
Oh.
Ooh, that little
Ooh.
sneak.
into her private
What a
chambers.
little hoe.
Is that-
Little
wait, so
skanky
that's-
boy.
That's Teltos?
Teltos, yeah.
I thought we found him on the first floor next to.
Oh, no,
body
this
was-
is Teltos' room. That's the dead body is not Teltos.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, who's the dead body?
You little slut.
There's something on the
Murderer.
floor.
Yeah, I guess check his little notes here. What's that say?
Grapple situation?
Okay, that is Teltos' diary.
Oh.
Yes.
This looks like
interested.
maybe somebody was doing some sneaking around the house at some point,
Okay.
and they come a cropper.
Ooh,
Mm.
maybe we'll take a close look at that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, one of you can read this while you're resting or whatever, or skim through it.
Yeah, Gemma, will read
Okay.
the
The
diary.
diary.
Well, you, Gemma, has to get
Dowry.
rest if you want spells back.
I hand it to Seth.
If you guys, those of you that
Seth,
need
read.
long rests, have got to
Can
get
Seth read? Seth,
8
Uncle
hours
Seth,
of
can you
proper
read?
rest.
I mean, I imagine I can read, but not well.
All
Probably
right, I
skim
hand
out-
it to
skim
you.
out- he'll just read
See
the
if there's
juicy
a
bits.
map to the maze in here or something.
All right. And you're all going to sleep in here, right?
Um,
Other than that.
Probably in the other room.
Yeah, not
without
in the
the
dead
dead
body
body.
Not with the
room.
dead
Okay, yeah.
body.
So you're going to basically take the diary back into the closed room.
Although I am going to stomp on the corpse's head before I leave.
Ew.
Oh, you're like gonna
Ew.
fully eliminate it.
I don't want it coming to
Oh.
life and crawling through a sliding door.
That's a good move.
Well, now it will, but just with a stomped head.
No, it won't. It needs its.
Okay.
It needs its beautiful whole
I just gave
head.
Thor a great idea.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slump against this little hallway where the door is.
Okay.
I assume Gemma's gonna lock the door, right? As our
I'll
barricade.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly can.
Lock it.
I'll sleep
Yeah.
against the other door to his room just so that, like,
Nothing
that
can
secret
come back
passage
that
Take
way.
the
doesn't-
mirror
yeah.
in the
Sure.
other room and put it uncomfortably in
that.
front of the door.
Okay.
Ooh.
And,
Obviously, so the spellcasters and stuff are not. They're all going to rest, really. Which means you don't. I mean, as long as you get a few hours sleep, Seth, you'll be all right. I think you don't have any. Do you have anything you have to have a long rest to fully recover from?
no, not off the top of
Toxic
my
points
mind.
or-
mine's just a once
No,
per
that's all
day,
short rest.
so
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's
does
just
that
time
count
related.
as a-
Your
yeah,
spell,
not
and you
so
haven't
much
really
a
cast
rest.
any of your rangery spells, right?
I did cast one spell,
Right.
my little
so,
protection, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. Well, here's the good news. So, Seth, everybody else, I guess, is asleep.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice, right?
Finally, yeah. People are awake that agree with me.
It's just you.
As you're kind of sitting there, slowly but surely, you notice everything start to shift. it is now past dawn, and the entire house has just reverted back to being nice and pleasant and not decayed.
We're in our closet.
Do the crests stay with me on my person from the mirror?
No, they are gone.
Oh no.
And the journal, which I do read in the early part of the night.
So what you will have read basically is enough to know that yes, indeed, the family crypt is at the center of the maze. Apparently, they have a great wealth that is stored with them, but something was summoned by one of the previous ancestors to guard the crypt maze. He says, I know people think that they go into the maze and get lost. We know they go into the maze and get devoured. Other than that, it's a vibrant kind of, really kind of the last 20 or so years. He was in this house when she was a little girl, when her father was alive, all that sort of stuff. He makes reference to the fact that he disapproves of her dilly-dallying with Dimitri from Kresk and stuff like that. So you'll get all that information.
And then I assume that'll also vanish from my hands when the dawn comes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to remember most of that.
This is such a cool puzzle.
So the entire house has basically just reverted back to where it was probably today.
Oh, I imagine the weapons too, right?
Yeah, we still have our weapons, don't we?
You have all of your weapons.
But not the weapons in the sack.
And not
And
the
all of
12
the
bottles of
champagne
champagne.
gone.
In fact, anything that you took from the house is no longer here. And
So Seth was right.
guess what, guys? Groundhog Day!
Oh my god.
And that is where we are going to stop this this evening.
Yeah, but just get that measure. Ah, dagnabbit. Well, time for a beer. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, hello there. It's me, Christy, your D&D dad. I'm here to do all the things that a good D&D dad should do. Like mow the lawn, fix some shit, drink a beer, and of course, roll lots of 20s. And if you like all this, can you pan?
Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
You should check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Christastics. And if you like D&D content, check out my podcast, New Crits on the Block. Anyway, I love you, my children.
If you're seeing this, that means that I'm back to playing Mondays on How Reroll. My handle is Satchmo on all platforms, and if you follow me, then maybe I can...
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nothing! Hi, is this my local zoologist? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, local zoologist. Yes, my name is Jane Ivana, and I'm looking for a snake that has a stinger. Yes. I'll hold. You don't have any? Alright, well, if you could look into it, you can contact me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, that's with a 0. Anytime. Yeah, or you could catch me on my Twitch streams. I stream like once a week on twitch.tv/JaneIvana. Alright, I'll hold. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, local zoologist.
Hey everyone, it's the Snuggler. This year, Jane asked us to go quick on our outros, so I promise I'll go as fast as possible. You're just gonna put all my information on text on the screen, aren't you? Son of a...
Hey, twitch.tv/Shagget here, and I'm trapped in Barovia. I'm hiding in a dingy basement with some art, the art dingy basement, nothing like what you usually see on my webcam when I do streams on How We Roll. And I'm not hiding from Strahd. Believe it or not, he's a pushy Dracula knockoff. He doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of him. I'm actually hiding from Gorebad, my dungeon master. He's out to kill me. I think finally surviving in 10 campaigns in Arconis throughout his stories, he's snapped because of it. And because of that, he's out to really kill me this time. Contact me at @neb_convos on Twitter, please. Your support will help keep me alive, keep me on the run, keep my hope alive. I really need to see what happens to Radovan, Emlyn, and Alekma, and all my other characters that I've played. I really need to see what happens to them. I'm very curious. Oh shit, I messed up. I really messed up. I think he heard me. He's coming. See ya!
Hi there, I'm Gorebad, and thank you for watching How We Roll. If you'd like to keep up with us when we're not live on Twitch, you can check out our other forms of social media. Follow us on Twitter @HowWeRoll. You can also follow our Facebook page. You can find the website at www.howweroll.com, and you can also find us on YouTube at, you've guessed it, How We Roll, for an absolute ton of additional content. Also, you can follow the dmblog.com for some DM tips, world building guides, and all things D&D related. Cheers, guys. That was a long walk. Okay, they said Shagget was somewhere here, and the door to where he's hiding was a blue door. So we gotta find a blue door, blue door, blue door, blue door. You're mine now, Shagget.